So I try to tell you silence not a game. I texted and called you, but still you won't explain. I really need you to love me with your strength and night. Even a week will do, you should know it feels so right. Having the babies, if I don't hear back from you tonight. Oh, oh, oh. There are no ladies who can say they are this tight. Oh, oh, oh. Having the babies, if I don't hear back from you tonight. Oh, oh, oh. Never felt this way about anyone before. Well, maybe that's not true, there were 2 or 3 more, but no one would find this thing, so it's all now up to you. It's not gonna hurt at all, just a solid week or 2. Oh, having the babies, if I don't hear back from you tonight. Oh, oh, oh. There are no ladies who can say they are this tight. Oh, oh, oh. Having the babies, if I don't hear back from you tonight. Oh, oh, oh. If you sign it, I will take the pills today. Twin flames will get doused and go away. Let me in, I wanna be one of your tribe. You and me have a real friend, lover vibe. Oh, having the babies, if I don't hear back from you tonight. Oh, oh, oh. There are no ladies who can say they are this tight. Oh, oh, oh. Having the babies, if I don't hear back from you tonight. Oh, oh, oh. If you sign it, I will take the pills today. Twin flames will get doused and go away. Let me in, I wanna be one of your tribe. You and me have a real friend, lover vibe. Oh, having the babies, if I don't hear back from you tonight. Oh, oh, oh. There are no ladies who can say they are this tight. Oh, oh, oh. Having the babies, if I don't hear back from you tonight. Oh, oh, oh.
Having the baby.
If I don't hear back from you tonight.
Oh,
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 oh my gosh, that was bad. What were we doing? Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you are. We're back. My sister drove up to see me. Everyone, this is Stephanie.
I just had a whim last night at 11 p.m. I said, I'm going to New York.
And I got to get the benefit of that because now I have my sister, my niece, and everyone's under one roof. And we were, I made shepherd's pie. How was that?
It was scrumptious. I ate way too much of it, but I didn't have lunch, so.
I didn't eat as much as I wanted to eat, but if I made Gordon Ramsay's shepherd's pie and I did it on my locals before, like I made it on locals.
I didn't eat as much as I wanted to eat either, but I still ate too much. And I
let's be honest. We
more.
could have eaten the entire thing,
the whole thing
between us, but we didn't.
So, okay.
So we win. We're winning. Winning all over the place. Okay, so Stephanie's here. Those of you who don't know, my sister is an attorney, and she's not just any attorney. She does a lot of appellate work, don't you, Steph?
Right now I'm not doing a lot.
Not currently, but you have.
I have done, well, I worked, let's put it this way. I worked for an appellate judge for 3 straight years. So that's a lot of appellate work. And
exactly. So why do you argue with me when I say you've done a lot of appellate work?
Well, I have. It's true. I did. Because I was doing it from the judge's perspective as the judge's law clerk. Since then, I have done some appellate work as the attorney filing the appeal.
Right. Plus, you argued in front of the appeals court.
I have
you
done
won.
that. Yes, I did. I've done that
Mhm.
twice.
Mhm.
I've won twice. I've lost once.
Well, it happens.
No, I've lost twice. I've won twice, lost twice.
It's not bad.
Not bad.
All right. Well, it happens. You know, you got to lose some.
Well, it's
Can't win 'em all.
actually, let me tell you something. When you're the appellant, the person who's trying to overturn what the trial court
That's hard.
very hard.
Very hard. Doesn't happen very often.
Does not. It's very hard to win.
Do you know
those.
about the Hales case and the writ of prohibition and Judge Grudge getting kicked off of the Hales
I
case?
did hear about that.
Did you know?
I thought that was excellent.
What are your thoughts on the writ of prohibition itself? How often does that really happen, that you write a writ of prohibition and then the appellate court is like, yep, illegal stuff here, unlawful, kicking him off? Does that happen very often? Have you ever done it?
No.
Never had to do that.
No.
Have you ever had to recuse a judge
Yes.
for bias?
We tried to recuse a judge for bias on our mask mandate case
Oh, yeah, right.
because he was the judge who was issuing all the mask mandates in the courthouse.
Oh, my God.
And we filed a
Yeah,
lawsuit.
he can't hear the lawsuit if he's the
we
one
didn't-
doing it.
We didn't file it against the stuff the courthouses were doing. We filed it against the county for illegally issuing a mask mandate against what the local county council, which in our
Uh-huh.
county serves as the local board of health, against what they had said. They tried to get it passed through the county council. The county council said no. And then the county health officer just issued it anyway. And we filed a suit in circuit court to stop that because I still think we were right and the court was not correct in the reading of the law. It was not done according to what the dictates of the law were, in my opinion. The courts did not agree with us, but we did try to get the original trial judge removed. We tried to get
Because
him to
that
take
doesn't
himself.
seem fair that
It
he's
wa-
the guy
He was
instituting all the
Yeah.
mask mandates, and then he's the one sitting over the case about the mask mandates.
right.
That's-
It wasn't over a courthouse mandate, but it was
Yeah.
still a mask mandate issued by another sector of government, and we thought he should recuse. And we did make the motion, and he denied it.
Hmm.
So, you know,
So I don't know if you've been, I know you're so busy. You're not watching my streams every day, but Jeff and I have
Not.
been doing this Gosney v. Griffith case, which is the one in with Judge DeThomas's in Levy County.
right.
And
Well-
and they did another writ of prohibition in that case, and he was actually worse behaved. He behaved worse in this case with the Gosneys because Randy Shockett, same lawyer, and he hates the lawyer. He behaved worse, and the appellate court was like a one-word order, dismissed.
So they wouldn't kick him off the second case.
Mm-mm. But they did kick him off the first case. So now they've filed an en banc review because it was a 3-judge panel and it was a different panel than the one that kicked him off the last case. And they have we just read that today.
So they filed an en banc review in
Mhm.
their intermediate appellate court.
Mhm.
Okay.
Oh, I don't know intermediate, but what is intermediate appellate? I don't know what that means.
So in most states, you have a couple trial level courts. You have like in our case, it's a district court which does cases and controversies up to a certain amount of money, like usually a small amount, like $29,000.
Mhm.
And then you have the next level trial court, which does cases and controversies above that and or more serious criminal charges in the circuit level trial court. And then you have usually an intermediate appellate court where you can go up from the circuit court. You can appeal stuff from the district court to the circuit court. Then you can appeal from the circuit to the intermediate appellate. Then
I don't
you
think
can
they have
appeal
an
from the
intermediary. I think
intermediate to the top
no,
court.
they don't. It's
They
just
don't?
the appellate court. The first,
Surely
I think it's
not.
called the first district appellate court, and
No,
then
no.
after that, it's the Supreme Court.
Yeah, that's the state Supreme Court.
State Supreme Court.
Yeah, so
Right.
their district appellate courts are their intermediate appellate
Okay.
courts.
All right. So you're the intermediate. Oh, I get it. Is between the lower courts and the Supreme Court of the state.
Correct.
Got it. Yes, that's where they did it. So they're asking for an en banc review in that case. That just got filed like last week, 2 weeks ago.
Mhm.
And I'm hoping that they'll do it because my God, he behaved worse.
I think
Stephanie.
that guy
Worse.
should not sit on any of that lawyer's cases because he
No.
obviously has a thing
No.
against him.
He clearly has a thing.
He should just
against
take
him.
himself off of those cases. Why does he need the headache?
He has an ego problem.
I mean, unless he just really has it in for the guy, but that's
he has it in for him. All
that,
right.
But that looks bad. He's not. That's unfortunate.
You should read the en banc
I
review
heard-
motion.
Oh,
it is unbelievable.
So I would like to read that, but
It's unbelievable. But I already read it earlier today. We're not going to do that. We're actually here to
Okay.
talk about Laura Owens. So we need to get back to Laura Owens. I can't believe I'm going to say this.
Poor Laura.
But the Turtle Purgatory case has made me miss David Gingras. I never thought I would say that. I miss him.
Well, his motions are funny.
They are.
They're
They're
not-
very entertaining.
They are entertaining.
They're very. And speaking of, we have one.
Okay, let's get to
We
it.
have one. We're going to bring it up on the screen. Stephanie and I are going to take turns reading it, just like Jeff and I do. We're going to take turns reading each paragraph to you. This is and this is strange. This is just a motion of notice of appeal.
Which
Keep
normally,
your face on.
Sorry.
Can you move over here a little bit. Okay.
normally a notice of appeal is a one-liner.
Right. This is
noting the appeal.
6 pages, Steph.
It's a little strange.
It is a
Although
little
I
strange.
don't practice in Arizona, so I don't know what they do there.
Now, I know some of you want her opinion on the thumbnails case in the What the Hales and the Larry Foreman DUI guy case. You said, and I said, if the super chats are good enough, we might get to it. Kay just said, it sent a 20 at that point and said, I'll start you off. So thank you for the super chat, Cages. I appreciate you. And Fallen Hero, thank you for the $1. I sure appreciate you. I haven't seen you in a while. It's good to see you back. I don't know where you've been, but it's good to see you. Carrie Larkin became a YouTube member. Welcome to the Fox Den. It's kind of weird in here.
No, it's really weird in here.
It's weird, but you'll get used to it, right? Kind of like cold water when you get in. It's like, but then after a while, it feels all right.
Yeah,
it
you
feels
get used
good.
to it.
SF, thanks for the 5. Had to rewind to catch song from beginning. My absolute favorite song you've created. Now 2 times to catch up. Well, don't listen to us laugh at 2 times speed. It sounds crazy. All right, we're caught up on the super chat. Does Stephanie have a Muppet voice too?
Make me a Muppet voice.
Do you
Can
do
you make
Muppet
me a
voice?
Muppet voice?
No, Jeff does Muppet voice. Like Jeff does it.
Oh, he does it himself?
When he gets upset, he sounds like a Muppet. He
Can
goes,
you do it?
"Oh, for God's sake!"
No, I can't do
I
that.
can't do it either. I sound terrible. But, oh, we have bingo. I forgot. We have to go over the bingo. Wait. We have hold the phone.
Ooh, sorry.
Hold the phone. Hold on. That's not hold music. That was rave music.
I love your hold music.
Who doesn't? Really, who doesn't?
Weirdos. Only weirdos don't. This is the best elevator music
Toddlers
ever.
love it. It stops tantrums in its tracks. Did you know that? Squid Pro
yes.
Quo, our little baby squid, who's the show mascot, if she has a breakdown, we play the hold music and she stops. We have video evidence of this. 2-year-olds love this music.
Love this music. So it's reminiscent of the 70s somehow.
Yeah, it's like a cocktail party, and you would be wearing some kind of chiffon underlay dress and eating a Jell-O mold.
hairdo.
There would be a Jell-O mold somewhere, and everyone is smoking Virginia Slims and drinking martinis. That's what this is. This is like.
This music, it cracks me up every time. It cracks me up every time.
What was I looking for? I've forgotten what I was looking for. Oh yeah, bingo. Oh my God, I lost bingo. No, I pinned it to the top of the stream. Thank God. All right, it's at the top of the chat. Everybody, generate your card now. Click on it. It's at the top of the chat. Oh, if you're on Rumble, you don't have it. Dang. Okay, hold on. I got to get to the Rumble ghetto because I can't leave them out. Hold, please. We will be with you in 1 moment. Your commentators will read to you legal documents as soon as we are finished uploading to Rumble. Please hold. We will be with you in 1 moment. Welcome to the Fox Den, where we make you wait with weird hold music. All right, bingo link. Ah, what is that? That's DOS font. What?
Megan,
Oh, dear God.
you've completely...
Brad!
Where is Brad? How am I here and he's not
Oh,
here?
dear Jesus, what just happened?
Uh-oh.
Oh, my God.
Well, just...
Oh, okay, forget it. Rumble is down. Rumble's down! Rumble fell down! I'm sorry, but Rumble fell down.
My child just fell down.
I don't know what happened to Rumble, but you guys,
Can I hit some of those buttons?
Yes, hit whatever you want.
We'll do it live. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
Oh, my. Okay.
Look, there's buttons all over the place. We've got Laura Owens buttons.
This will get awkward.
And look at this one. What?
What? What?
And this one.
All the best, all the best, all the best, all the very best, all the best, all the
and Snake Chorus, which we are totally going to have to use tonight. We have a lot of buttons here. All right, Rumble, I'm back. There, that's not the bingo link.
Oh, just skip the bingo.
We cannot skip bingo. You don't understand. People love the bingo. I'm sorry, but they do. Copy link. Bingo is coming to Rumble. Why is it giving me a YouTube link? That is not correct. Hold, please. I'm sorry. Stephanie, entertain them.
I don't. I'm at a loss here. I don't know what to do. I'm not entertaining today.
Ah, it's not true. All right, Rumble Ghetto, here comes your bingo link. There you go. All right, everybody generate your card. Here's what we have. Here's what we have in the bingo. I got to get back to StreamYard. Fake Laura Owens with the 5. Oh, wow. They play the same hold music in Iceland. Oh, Stephanie, show us your ring.
Oh, okay.
Oh, she should. Here, hold on.
This ring is, I mean, am I right?
How many years of marriage did you wait before you got this ring?
30.
30 years.
3 decades.
30 years. I can't believe you've been married for 30 years, but I've been married for 24.
I'm old.
We're old. We're old.
We're old.
Our grandmother is turning 99
in October.
99. Unbelievable.
Good
All right.
genes.
Here comes the bingo to the screen. Here's what we got, what we're working with tonight. And I don't think you're going to have a problem winning. I really don't. Fetal attraction bingo. We've got Christmas gear, sweating horses,
Ew.
staff, horse farm, chocolate bars, threats of homelessness, inappropriate arguments, menorah, Judge Mata's father, hashtag yikes, misreading the law.
Well, you know you're going to get that one.
Lies, lies, lies.
And that one.
Free space. We can do that now. Let's check that off. Jan goes rogue.
Wait, who's Jan? The
Laura
mom?
Owens' mom.
Oh.
Megan's hair.
Oh, we've definitely got Megan's hair going.
We do, but we haven't talked about it yet. So
We
we can't
will.
check it off yet.
Okay.
Greasy top knot. Misuse of police.
Who has a greasy top knot?
Oh, you're just going to have to wait and see. She doesn't know.
I could do mine in a greasy
Chat.
top knot.
She doesn't know. Misuse of police. Sour grapes. Dog pees on floor. Hacking. Moon bump. Defamation. Loser legal arguments. Crazy ex-boyfriend. And Chinese takeout order. Is everybody ready? Because we are about to get started here. We've only had 17 minutes of BS, as Jeff would call it. I'm going to try and keep the language to a minimum so my sister doesn't yell at me.
Please keep the language
She's
to a
gonna
minimum.
she's gonna yell at me if I swear tonight. So I'll have to have a swear jar. Should I have a swear jar?
No,
that has
just
to put
don't.
money-
Just stop swearing.
All right, let's see. Oh yeah, window. I need my window. I need to bring up the window. We need to go back to this. Yes, there it is. No, there. All right, we're going to take turns reading this. The Maricopa Superior Court, State of Arizona, in the matter of Laura Owens, petitioner, and Clayton Eckert, respondent. This is a notice of appeal. I shall begin. Stephanie, you can take the next paragraph.
Okay.
Pursuant to Arizona rules, civil whatever procedure, petitioner Laura Owens, Laura or petitioner, gives notice that she appeals to the Arizona Court of Appeals from the final judgment entitled Order Reapplication for Attorney's Fees and Costs, dated August 16th, 2024, and filed in this matter on August 19th, the fee judgment. Laura further seeks review of all prior non-appealable interlocutory decisions. There were no interlocutory decisions. There were no interlocutory appeals. How can there be interlocutory decisions?
She further seeks review of all prior non-appealable interlocutory decision. If they're non-appealable,
What's an interlocutory decision?
in between the time the case begins and the case is over. There are no interlocutory appeals. Generally, you can't be appealing things piecemeal in the middle of a case. You have to
But
wait.
that is what an interlocutory appeal is.
There are some things you can do in the middle of a case. There are some things that can be done in the middle of a case, but it's very rare. Most of the time, you have to wait until
Right.
the case is over. And then if something was done during the trial that is appealable, you can bring it up at the appropriate time when you're allowed to appeal at the end of the whole
But
thing.
what's an interlocutory decision? I don't think
So,
I've ever heard
okay.
of
So
this.
for example, I just had an argument in which the other side argued for summary judgment against my client. I'm the plaintiff. He represents a whole bunch of defendants. He filed a motion for summary judgment and said, I think that she hasn't made her claim on
Right.
such and such count, and I
Sure.
want this dismissed summarily. So we went to court. We argued. I won.
Oh,
If I had lost,
you got that? That's very rare to get those.
no, it's very rare to win them.
to win them.
Yeah, I won.
You won
I was
it.
defending it. It's very. He was the one trying to get the summary judgment.
Wait, and he got it?
No, I beat him. I
Oh,
won.
I was going
But
to say,
he was the-
summary judgment is hard to get.
It's very
Yeah,
hard to
very
get
hard to
because
get.
what you have to show is that there are no material facts in dispute and that you're entitled to judgment as a matter of law.
I mean, are we already at loser legal arguments? Because I don't understand what even
so
this
this
is.
odd.
There
If
were
it's not
no summary
appealable-
judgments. There were no interlocutory decisions that I know of. There were, what is he, does he mean decisions the judge made between hearings? There were none.
First of all, I don't know why you would call it a non-appealable interlocutory decision. If
What
it's
even is that?
non-appealable,
then
then
you can't
you can't
send it to the
appeal it.
appellate court. Can we check off loser legal arguments already?
Well, I don't know because I'm not exactly sure what he means by this. But so what I'm trying to say to explain an interlocutory, if I had lost my summary judgment motion,
Mhm,
I would have had a right to an immediate appeal
mhm.
because it would have dismissed one of my case. My claim would be done, dismissed. So then, even though my case never went to trial, I would have a right to appeal it because it would
Right.
have ended my case. The other side, because they lost it, they cannot appeal that right now. Now we go to trial. They can bring that issue up later at the total end of the whole case, and they can argue to the appellate court that the trial court should have granted them summary judgment, but they can't do it interlocutory. They
Okay.
can't do it in the middle
But
of the case.
nothing like that happened in this case.
Yeah, I don't know what this is about.
Nothing like that
Maybe
happened.
it's just like bucket language. They just
Bucket
throw
language
into
to throw
stuff.
everything at the wall. I mean,
Maybe.
to me, this is like word salad. I have never heard of non-appealable interlocutory decisions. I've heard of interlocutory appeals, but I haven't heard of interlocutory decisions.
Well, I'm confused about why you would call them non-appealable. If they're non-appealable,
All right,
then
I have to Google this.
they're
I
non-appealable.
have to Google this. Does this even exist?
non-appealable interlocutory.
How do you
No,
spell
no, get rid of the K. Yeah, there you go.
interloc?
Q.
Q.
No, it's a U. I'm trying to.
No, decisions. I see. I was trying to say appeals because. All right. What an interlocutory order regarding change of venue is not directly appealable.
Right.
Okay. However, an order denying a motion for change of venue, even when neither party resides in the county where the action has been filed as an appealable interlocutory order, an interlocutory order regarding denial of a judge to disqualify him or her is not appealable.
Right. So in other words, if a judge says, no, I'm not going to disqualify myself, we're going to continue on with the trial, you cannot appeal that at that moment. You can't say, hold it, wait a minute, stop.
You can say I'm filing a writ of prohibition.
Well, okay.
And now you have to stop.
So apparently in Florida,
You can.
there's a method to do that. But you
because that's
can't-
what happened to
but
Judge
you-
Grudge.
But that's a separate thing than a direct appeal. That is not a direct appeal. You can't direct appeal that issue. In their case, they have a procedure whereby you can file this thing called a writ of prohibition, and they did it.
so
and
that's not
they
in
won.
every state.
I don't know.
It's
I
not
mean,
by you.
I don't know about that. I've
'Cause you
never
haven't
done
had to do it.
Never.
So apparently the judges where you are aren't so bad that you have to go all the way to the appeals court to get rid of them.
No. We generally have very good judges.
Robert Tower goes to Megan's Kitchen for shepherd pie. You wouldn't be disappointed. I'm telling you what.
It was so
It
good.
had, by the way, I just have to say, I mean,
It was really
Gordon
good.
Ramsay's a genius. So I shredded, like he said, I used a shredder for the carrots and the onions. You know, not a shredder. What do you call that thing?
What is it?
Grater. I grated
grater.
the carrots and the onions. And it's just salt and pepper with my beef and pork. Salt and pepper, grated carrots, grated onions, grated garlic,
Delicious.
wine, salt and pepper, chicken broth. And
Really good.
it had like hardly any seasoning, but the thing, it was delicious.
Yeah.
Like it was the best thing I ever ate. It
I
was
would
really
be
good.
really fat if I made that on a regular
Oh
basis.
my God. And actually, though, it's really good for you. I mean, there wasn't anything in it that was super fattening. There was no butter.
Potatoes.
No butter. I drained the meat. There was no fat. Simply and there was no milk in the potatoes, just a little bit of butter and an egg and a little bit of
Oh,
cheese.
there was an egg in there?
Yes.
Oh, they were really
So
good.
Locals was like, the egg is killing me in the mashed potatoes right now. I'm like, listen, Gordon Ramsay told me to do it. So I'm not going to question. I'm just going to do it the way he told me to do it.
This person says beef makes it a cottage pie. Shepherd's pie is done with
Well,
lamb.
that's true. I don't have lamb, so I mixed pork and beef together like a meatloaf thing. So you're right. It's probably cottage pie. I used his shepherd's
I
pie.
typically don't like lamb.
I know you've always hated it. She would throw up if she had it.
One time my mom served me what she called beef vegetable soup. And I took one bite and I said, Mom, there's lamb in this. She said, no, honey, it's not. It's beef vegetable soup. See, here's the can. And she showed me a can. And sure enough, it said beef vegetable soup. I said, give me that can. I turned it around and read the ingredients. Guess what was in there?
Lamb.
Mutton.
Ooh.
Yeah, I knew it. I was like, ugh, I told you this has lamb in it. I can't do it.
All right. Lean this way more. I can't move the camera, but you guys are complaining at me that she's not in the. All right. You don't have to lay on me.
I was waiting for you to say something.
Don't lean that way. All right. We're going to get into a shoving match in a minute. Okay, stop it. We have to get past the first sentence. This is ridiculous. Where was I?
Yeah, let's just skip over that.
Orders
right
and
now,
rulings,
it's not making
blah,
sense.
blah, blah, because we don't understand. Laura further seeks review of all prior non-appealable interlocutory decisions, orders, and rulings.
Okay. By the Superior Court prior to the entry of final judgment. C. Motley v. Simmons, explaining in a timely appeal from a final judgment, the appellate court shall review any intermediate orders involving the merits of the action and necessarily affecting the judgment and all orders and rulings assigned as error.
I can tell she's trying to understand this, but I'm still not understanding what the hell he's talking about.
Well, so they're saying that once we get to the end of the case, we have a final judgment, then we file an appeal. At that point, the appellate court should review any other intermediate orders that were about the merits of the case. But then why would you call them non-appealable interlocutory?
What intermediate orders?
Intermediate is another way for saying interlocutory.
I know, but I'm saying I don't think.
Well, maybe there were none. I don't know.
There were any intermediate
what were
orders.
they?
There weren't. There were
there
very
like
few
evidence
orders.
Rulings that she made ahead of time before the hearing?
I don't think so. This was they were not in front of the judge very many times. They were only in front of Judge Mata 2 times. Once in February for the status conference.
Right, which is not.
And then they were in front of her for the trial that you were at.
Which was very truncated. That trial was very.
So, I mean, the status conference, the only thing she ordered, and she didn't write it down. It wasn't a written order. Literally, the only thing she did at the status conference that I can remember is saying, you have to give your HIPAA. You have to sign it right now. Sign it in front of me.
Okay, maybe that's what he's complaining about.
And well, she wasn't. She wouldn't sign a thing to turn over her medical records, which is at the basis of this case.
Wait, the judge ordered her to sign it and she still wouldn't sign it?
No, she did, but then she signed it the wrong date or something.
Oh, brother.
So then they had to do something. But then, and the other thing was saying you can't share medical records. She said she didn't want either party to share.
Jim Schuler says motion to compel lunch was an interlocutory decision. Gingras wants his date with
Wait a minute.
Rudnick.
Oh, you're saying so the denials of his motion,
Sit down.
all of those, because he was denied a
Did
bunch
he
of
file
motions.
a bunch
but
of
those,
stupid motions?
wait a minute, are denials orders?
Yeah,
I guess.
yeah,
I guess they
yeah,
are.
that's
I
an
guess
order.
they are. Oh, he did. He filed a bunch of stupid ass motions. All right, Jim got it. Thank you, Jim. Thank you, Jim, for the $5 and for explaining this to us, because I forgot about all those ridiculous motions, like the motion to compel lunch.
That is so
Rah, baby. Thanks for the Canadian $2.79. Got to pay my hair tax. Oh, that's right. That's right. You got to pay the hair tax. My hair products cost way too much money. Sarcasm FF. Thanks for the $4.99 grift banner. Well, when Jeff told me that it was against terms of service, now I'm nervous to put it up.
What's against terms of service?
Telling the audience that there's other ways they can send chats besides super chats, like on Cash App, Venmo, and PayPal. Shh. Apparently, I don't want to get sent to YouTube jail.
Don't get sent to YouTube jail. Let's just keep on here.
Rumble fell down and can't get up.
My child just fell down.
Thank you for that. K-Dubs, thanks for the 5. The whole music sparks memories of Grasshopper and Pink Lady cocktails and cheese puff hors d'oeuvres. That's right.
Yeah, totally. Cheese puff hors d'oeuvres.
Julio, thanks for the 10. My dog peed on my work bag that was on the floor. He's a dick. Mark the space. Oh, we get to mark off dog peed on the floor. Maybe, you know what? I'll give it to you. Let's do it. Although there is going to be another option. There's going to be another instance. There will be another one. But in case you're joining us, people who join later can do it then. All right. The expert. Where's my expert button? It's on the computer. Hold on. I can't read a super chat from the expert without his personalized button.
Hold, please.
Hold. No. There we go. Where's the expert's button? I think it's down here. Ah! There it is. Yes, wait, what's happening? Is this a fever dream? Can we save foxes? Thanks for the 5, expert. Appreciate you. BK, thanks for the 5. Got popcorn ready and pizza on the way. You're going to need it. Fake Laura Owens. You guys look like you could be, wait for it, twins. We love her.
We definitely sound like twins.
Sometimes, especially when we're together, I find my voice raising when I'm with you. And I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe this is happening.
Just as long as you don't start the fry.
You can bet that I'm not going to do that.
I can't stand
D. Robertson, thanks for the 2. You're going to love What the Hail's from today. I know I haven't watched it yet. Please don't tell me. Don't tell me about it. I can't, because then we will just be in deposition land with Lynette. Have you seen the first part? The first part of Lynette's deposition.
No, oh, there's a deposition. No, I haven't seen
7 hours.
Oh my!
Jeremy is dropping 45 minutes.
That?
He's content Santa. He's dropping 45 minutes of it a day for the next however many days. Who can afford it? Jeremy Hales.
Is he loaded?
He's got 700,000 followers.
Why doesn't he
YouTube.
get in our chat and give us some super chats?
Because he's spending it all on Randy and Doreen. His lawyers.
Well.
Oh, I mean, he might be here. He shows up occasionally.
Get him in here. We want some super chats from him.
He's got enough to pay for. Trust me.
Well,
he's got a bunch of lawsuits on his hands.
My anxiety is over the
roof. Here, wait, where is it?
I have anxiety over the roof. You are not a nice person.
You guys, we are drowning in content, drowning in it. There's so many things we could be doing right now, but I don't want to derail this stream and go down the What the Hail stream. So stop taking my attention off of what we're doing.
Okay.
Because I have, oh my God, he's here.
Who?
What the Jeremy? I'm here, but can't afford the super chats. Of course he can.
Jeremy, come on.
Of course he
Send Megan some super
he can't.
chats.
This poor man is out like $180,000 on the lawsuit. You don't understand.
I don't have the right clients.
You don't.
I need a client like
Jeremy,
that.
Jeremy, call my sister. You know, she could pro hoc vice in for that federal case. If Randy and Doreen need any help, she can pro hoc vice in. She doesn't know the case yet, but she's very, very good. I recommend her highly. So funny. It's true. He can't. Oh, look who's here. Brad, I don't know if you want to be involved. So I don't want to.
Hi, Brad.
But Stephanie was asking for you. Do you want to be in here?
I really didn't feel like this was even right without you here. So
can I put you in the studio or not? I don't want to do it if you don't want to be here. Hello.
There
Hi.
you go.
How are you?
Well, I was listening to you two go back and forth about interlocutories and whatnot, and I'm just like,
Shut up and read the motion. Right?
No. I'm thinking what he's talking about is the fact that post evidentiary hearing, he had filed motions to recuse the judge and do all of this stuff. And then, because he goes into it further in this, and he says those should have been heard, and Fisk denied it. But when Mata ruled before Fisk did, even though the judge withdrew that order, then yeah. Thanks,
now
MG.
that you're here.
You see why we want you here, Brad.
Now that you're here, you're going to have to take all the blame. All
Yeah,
right, sorry,
well,
continue.
I get the blame regardless. but-
Because he.
Even if you're not here, she blames
Yes.
you.
Oh my God, the chat is going to kill me. They want me to move the camera, and I'm tired of listening to them, so I'm just going to go do it.
Sorry, it's my fault. I keep
It's because
leaning
you
out.
can't lean. All right.
If I
Look-
lean
look-
too far in, I end up hitting the
right,
microphone or
Brad, continue.
getting on Megan's
But
nerves.
the point is that he had these motions that were waiting
How's that?
pending final
Yeah,
judgment.
to move it too far. Are you in?
Yeah, I'm in. I'm in.
Okay.
And they should have been heard, but they were
Lord.
denied by a single
Jesus,
minute
the
entry order.
offense.
But wait, but I thought, Brad, I thought that her motions were Laura's motions were denied.
Mm-hmm.
Judge Mata ruled, but then she pulled back her ruling because
Correct.
then is it like the chief judge on the bench that Judge Mata sits that made the ruling?
The family court presiding judge made
Okay.
the ruling on the change of judge request, which
And
was
denied it. Okay.
And then it went straight into fees and appeals.
Okay.
And said, or fees, and said, yes, I grant fees, and this is a final judgment, without redoing the order for denying the anything else.
So what?
Well, yeah, of course. So what? But
Okay, so loser legal arguments.
Yep, check it off.
Go. You can now go to your bingo cards, and we are going to be checking off loser legal arguments. Find loser legal arguments and check it off, because Stephanie said, "So what?" And that means you're going to lose that one.
so
That's gonna be a-
so here's
Sit down.
here's the even funnier thing. So when I heard Lauren reading this from the pictures of the pages, it was like, he's drunk writing this. Like, he must be.
Well, now, I don't know if he still has a problem, but he did it one time, and we all hope that if he still has it, that he will get help.
This is the guy who puts emojis and things, right, in his
But
legal
I
documents.
have a lot more love for him now after dealing with Bruce the Boring in the What the Hales case. I have actually missed Dingus more than I ever thought I could. I miss him. His hashtag
Well, he
yikes.
is funny.
Hashtag me too. Hashtag me too.
Hashtag
Come
hashtag
on.
me too.
Come on now. That's some good content. And I do feel like at the end of the day, I feel like I could meet David Gingras in a bar, or I may have already done this. I could have met David Gingras in a bar and had a drink with him and had a good time. And still to this day, I think he would do that. I think this, for him, it's an act. It's the game. I don't think that's his like usual, because I've talked to people who say he's very charming.
So he's doing like a Johnny Cochran thing.
Yes, it's his persona when he puts on his lawyer suit, and maybe when he gets into the bottle later at night. I don't know.
I think he's doing it specifically for her, because he knows that she's tried to control the media and the narrative in whatever way possible. And because there's been such a opposition built in the public, he's doing everything he can to try and be the person to
Take the
spread that.
focus
Yeah.
off of her. I do think that's part of the strategy. The PR strategy was to make us cover him
Instead of
and
cover
take
her
the heat off of
craziness.
her, which I don't think is a bad strategy as a lawyer. If your client,
I think it's a bad strategy.
well,
Because you,
but if your client is taking a ton of heat,
yeah, but
think
this
about
is just one client. Your reputation is.
Oh,
that's
he
going
doesn't
with
have
you
a
forever.
reputation. He has represented people.
Don't
who
you know
did
that he
revenge
represented
porn. Revenge porn? This is the kind of guy, he defends people who do revenge porn
He
and website.
defended
TheDirty.com. Do you know
the
what TheDirty.com is?
That's awful.
Oh, have you not heard Tramp Stamp Lawyer, my song?
Yes, I've heard that. Okay, we're getting way off here. Let's just read the thing so we can figure out what his arguments are.
I know we have to get to the body cam footage.
Oh
too.
yeah, I don't want to miss that.
All right. We're still not even down to the first paragraph. You got to be kidding me. All right.
Is Alex here?
I don't think
I
so.
need
I haven't
Alex.
seen her. Why don't you text her and tell her that we're doing this? She might not even know we're live. For the appellate court's benefit, Laura notes an obvious issue. The fee judgment does not contain the finality certification required by Family Law Rule 78C. The fee judgment. So he's going on these technicalities, right?
Mhm.
He needs a finality certification. And thus that judgment would ordinarily not be appealable standing alone, because it doesn't have a certification, a finality. I don't even know what's a finality certification.
What did you just read? Where is that? Did you scroll down already?
Right here.
Okay.
No.
Laura notes an obvious issue. The fee judgment does not
Are you
contain
not
the
listening
finality-
to me
No,
when
I
I
was
read?
texting Alex.
Oh,
Certification required by Family Law Rule 78C, and thus that judgment or blah blah
This
blah.
is gonna
Nevertheless,
take a
in
while.
light of the unfortunately complicated procedural history of this matter, it is clear the fee judgment is final and properly appealable as a matter of right. What a wasted paragraph. I mean, come on.
Well, what does it mean? Does it mean anything?
He's complaining about some finality certification.
What even is that?
Like a judge would have to
says
Legal Vices is in the chat. Thank you for the squiggly Korean money. Sister feels my pain. It's like herding cats.
Totally. Okay, so what he's saying here is, if a judge wants to certify an issue to go to the appellate court before it would normally go, you certify it as a final judgment. You can ask a judge to do that. But why is he bringing this up? This case is over. The case is over. Time to appeal whatever it is you want to appeal. Who's complaining about that? That would be something the other side would bring up.
Look at what MG just said. It would be hilarious if the appellate court were to outright deny the appeal based on the notice of appeal being incorrect. The notice of appeal is a simple form that is available online. That's what I said. I said, why is it 6 pages?
Right. It's a one-liner.
But this guy can't help himself. I bet, do you think I should have put Trump derangement syndrome on the bingo card, because we might hear about Trump later on in here. There's 6 pages.
There's
Have
no
you not
Trump.
looked at this at all? Oh.
No, I haven't
Don't
seen
ruin
this.
it, Brad. You already know.
Oh God. Okay. This is so, okay, we're going to keep going. This is so because this action involved in a single paternity establishment claim, which was tried to the court on June 10th, 2024. On June 18th, the Superior Court issued a signed written decision dated June 17th, which fully resolved that claim. The under advisement ruling contained a finality certification as follows. It is therefore ordered, pursuant to Rule 78B, Arizona Rules of Family Law Procedure, that this is a final judgment and it shall be entered by the clerk. The time for appeal begins upon entry of this judgment by the clerk. Stephanie, your turn.
On July 12th, 2024, Laura timely filed a pleading entitled Motion to Vacate Judgment, Motion for New Trial, Motion to Alter or Amend Judgment. This motion sought relief pursuant to Family Law Rules 83A and 85. Accordingly, this post-trial motion automatically extended Laura's time to appeal from the June 18th post-trial decision, which was certified as final and appealable, until the entry by the Superior Court clerk of a signed written order disposing of the last such remaining motion.
All right, Brad, do you want to go up with the next one, Brad?
Yep. Although the fee judgment entered in this matter on August 19th, 2024 does not contain a finality certification, and while it does not explicitly
Keep going.
does not expressly mention Laura's post-trial motion, that filing nevertheless fully and finally resolved all issues, leaving nothing further for the trial court to decide. Therefore, the fee judgment constitutes a signed written order disposing of the last such remaining motion. This means the fee judgment is appealable pursuant to Arizona Rule of Civil Procedure, appellate page 9 sub E sub 1. Because that rule only requires the entry of a signed written order, which the fee judgment clearly is, not an order certifying the matter as final per Family Law Rule 78 sub C, as the June 18th decision was.
Why is he going through all of this?
What is he on about?
What is he on about? What is he on about?
It's non-coherent.
Note your appeal and then wait for the other side to say that you've missed your deadlines or you can't, and then bring up all this stuff. This is bizarre.
Do we have?
He's like arguing against
Do we
himself.
have inappropriate arguments yet? Can we check off inappropriate?
Yes. Check it off.
Inappropriate arguments.
This is
MG,
bizarre.
I got your. I'm going to check my email. I just saw that you said that. I will do that in a minute.
My bad.
What are you sending me,
What?
MG? Oh, he's sending us the notice of appeal form for Arizona.
It's a one-liner, guys.
I can't wait to see this. I gotta see this. I gotta see it. Look, okay, hold on.
It says, I
Look,
hereby
here it is.
note my appeal.
This is what he is supposed to have filed. All right. So here he would have checked the box right here. Can you see my
notice of appeal.
here, right here? Notice of appeal. This should be checked. Oh, you can't see my thing, unfortunately, but you can see up on the upper right corner. Notice of appeal should be checked.
Look, it's a one-liner.
If the appeal is from the entire judgment, notice is hereby given that the blank name of party, so Owens
appeals
versus
to the
Eckerd.
Arizona Court of Appeals from the judgment entered in this case on the blank day of
signed
2024.
here.
That's it. That's all you have to do.
That's it. This is it. It's one page. Look at this.
I don't really understand what is with all.
Wait
of
a minute,
this.
Brad. Teresa says his tweet explained why it was necessary. Do you have said tweet? Because I've been banned from David Jangress's
Megan,
Twitter.
this
He didn't
person says
post a tweet.
You're not a nice person.
That
You are not a nice person.
I know it's terrible for me to find these errors in his work. I'm going to try harder to be nicer.
Hey, I got the pitch right.
Snakes. Oh God! Wait, how come the chat knows about these tweets and you don't, Brad? What is happening?
I didn't see a tweet. He's
I
still
didn't-
protected.
Oh, you mean wait?
Oh,
Oh,
you
you
can't
had
see
to have
his-
already been somebody that he.
Yes.
Who? Well, chat. If you have these tweets, why are they not in my inbox? What the hell, man? What the hell, man?
Stop swearing.
That's not swearing.
That's a swear. You
That's
said you were not going to swear.
That's not swearing.
That
That's
is a
really
swear.
strict. That is like
That is a swear.
you're holding me to a standard I cannot live up to. I'm sorry. All right, there's my email. If you have said tweets, please send them to my email forthwith, without delay, right now. Oh my God. All right, here we go.
I'm not going to be able to stop.
Again, because the procedural history of this matter is confusingly complicated. Wait a minute. Isn't this the same guy who said it wasn't a complex case at all? He said it was very simple.
You should have put in the bingo chat unnecessary alliteration.
I'm sorry. Confusingly complicated.
Verbose. You should have put that in there.
Verbose. You're right.
Yeah.
I
Verbose
fell
would be
down. I
You're
fell down
right.
on the bingo. I always fall down on the bingo. I always get it wrong. It was what was a DM?
Some additional information.
Am I supposed to say that out loud?
Well, some additional information is helpful to understand why the fee judgment necessarily resolved Laura's post-trial motion, even though it does not specifically mention it. No, none of that is necessary. What just file your appeal and argue what you want to argue.
In addition to her post-trial motion seeking relief under Rules 83A and 85, on July 8th, 2024, Laura also filed a notice of change of judge for cause. Yes, and that was
Denied.
Sit down.
the filing of that motion prevented the named trial judge, Julie Mata, from ruling on Laura's other pending motion, see Arizona whatever, explaining after a notice of change of judge is filed, the named judge should proceed no further in the action except to make such temporary orders as are necessary to prevent immediate and irreparable harm from occurring before the request is decided.
Okay, so she withdrew the decision.
But she withdrew it.
Right, so no
So,
harm, no
no
foul.
harm, no
Nobody
foul.
cares.
All right, Stephanie, your turn.
On July 18th, 2024, while the notice of change of judge remained pending, the noticed judge, Julie Mata, issued a one-line minute order purporting to deny all of Laura's post-trial motions. Judge Mata issued this decision despite the fact she was prohibited from doing so.
Yeah, but it seemed like she didn't get the notice.
Wait, what day did he file his motion to recuse the judge with the other judge?
Oh, I
It
don't.
was
Brad, do you remember?
before that, I think.
Like right before? Because sometimes you don't see these things in the docket.
Oh, I'm sure she didn't see
Oh,
it. And
it
here's
was-
why I'm sure she didn't see it. They have several different clerks working in the clerk's office, and each judge has its own
Really?
clerks. Yeah, they have piles of stuff. Now, here's
Do
how
they
it works.
file
I
electronically?
found this out. They
They
have
do.
piles of papers. Yeah, they do. But they have piles of papers and they're entering them into the court all day long. This is
Right,
what
right,
the
right.
clerks do. They're taking each one from the top and they're just going through. There could absolutely be filings from yesterday
Yeah.
that get put in today,
Yeah, so-
while filings from Monday get put in today too.
Yeah.
Okay, because they're certain judges and certain clerks are backed up.
Yeah. So
This one
she
went
probably
into
didn't
the
see it.
This one went into the chief judge's file to her pile.
Right. Because
It didn't go into Mata's pile.
because it was for the chief.
It was
judge.
filed for the chief judge.
But normally all the filings are done in the same case number, so you would see. You'd
But
be
I
able
think
to,
there was a
but
delay.
it might not have been in her queue. That's
That's the thing.
right. It wouldn't be in.
It
her
wouldn't
queue.
be in her queue. It would be in the chief
So,
justice's.
but the point is, this is a whole huge waste of time because it's no harm, no foul. She pulled back the orders.
she did.
So who cares?
I know it's again
This is
loser arguments.
harmless error.
Harmless error. He has always been trying to make foundational error. What do they call it? Not foundational, but what's the word? Structural. Thank you. Structural error out of harmless error. He's always doing that. He conflates the two, and it doesn't make any sense.
And in
Okay.
any ways, she fixed it herself.
I know.
So,
So-
Mata issued this decision despite
Sorry.
the fact
Yes,
she was-
Brad.
What? What?
7
Are we-
July 8th, notice of change of judge for cause, memorandum, affidavit in support.
July.
Then
8th.
yeah.
Okay.
Then Greg responded on the 11th. Then he filed the fixed motion to vacate, motion for new trial, alternatively motion to alter to amend judgment, and motion for leave to extend. So that's 4 days, maybe we'll call it a week to afterwards. And then Mata
Look, it says
denied
right
that
here.
a week later.
It says right here, several days later on July 23rd, Judge Mata admitted this error, claiming she was unaware of the notice.
Right, because it wasn't
At
in
the
her,
time, she denied the motion.
because it wasn't in her queue. It
All
was in
right,
the
so
other
let's
judge's queue.
move
What
on.
a waste of
It
words.
has been brought to the court's attention that a notice of change of judge for cause, memorandum, and affidavit in support of filed July 8th before the presiding family court judge, Honorable Rhonda Fisk. This court prematurely ruled on a petitioner's motion to vacate judgment, motion for new trial, alternatively, motion to alter amend judgment, motion for leave to extend page limits, unaware of the notice that would suspend the court's authority. Let the record reflect. The ruling on the motion is hereby withdrawn, pending further action from the presiding family court judge. All right, Stephanie, continue.
After Judge Mata withdrew her prior order denying Laura's post-trial motion on August 14th, 2024, the presiding family court judge issued an order denying Laura's notice of change of judge. Go ahead, hit the button.
Oh,
Denied. Sit down.
This order authorized Judge Mata to rule on all remaining pending matters, including
Denied. Sit down.
Laura's post-trial motion.
Denied.
There were 3 of
Sit
them.
down.
Oh.
Denied. Sit down.
we had to do it 3 times.
5 days later, on August 19th, 2024, the court issued the fee judgment, awarding nearly $150,000 in attorney's fees and costs to respondent Applee Clayton Eckhart. While the fee judgment does not expressly mention any arguments raised in Laura's post-trial motion, the fee judgment nevertheless implicitly and summarily denied Laura's request for relief. Laura's post-trial motion raised numerous arguments which would necessarily preclude an award of fees to Mr. Eckhart if those arguments were sustained. Accordingly,
But it was denied.
by
No, it
awarding
wasn't.
it wasn't yet denied. Accordingly, by awarding fees to respondent, the trial judge necessarily denied Laura's post-trial motion for relief. Therefore, pursuant to Arizona Rule Civil App Procedure 9E1, the fee judgment is appealable because it constitutes a signed written order resolving Laura's post-trial motion, which sought relief from a prior certified final order. This is such a load of convoluted. I mean, is he really trying to say that she's not, even if it is appealable, isn't the
She
fee
didn't
judgment?
re-rule on her withdrawn order, so
Okay.
therefore it should be appealable.
But it's appealable anyway. Who cares?
I have the perfect button.
Nobody cares.
Nobody cares. It's appealable
Nobody
anyway.
cares.
You can appeal that anyway. You can always appeal it and go to a higher court and say, this fee order, this
But
award
why is he
is
making
not
this
reasonable.
argument
It's
in
a-
his notice
I-
of appeal? They're going to look at this and be like, what the heck is this?
This is crazy. I don't know why he's doing this. In the alternative, even assuming the fee judgment was not otherwise appealable, which again, stop arguing against yourself. The thing's directly appealable. So why do you care? This case fits squarely within the Arizona Supreme Court's rule explained in Barassi v. Madison, allowing premature appeal brought before entry of final judgment and explaining we don't have a premature appeal before a final judgment. We have a final judgment. Why are you talking about this? To avoid these judicial gymnastics and yet arrive at
Let
the
her
same
cook.
result. We hold that a premature appeal from a minute entry order in which no appellee was prejudiced, in which a subsequent final judgment was entered over which jurisdiction may be exercised, need not be dismissed. Oh my. Oh my. To be sure, the Court of Appeals has also recognized the Barassi rule is limited in scope. More recently, our Supreme Court reaffirmed Barassi, explaining that appellate courts should dismiss a case for lack of jurisdiction while a time-extending motion was still pending in the trial court. Is something still pending in the trial court right now? Do we have anything pending in the trial court? No.
That's why I said the order that or Mata withdrew the order summarily denying all of the post-trial motions. That wasn't re-ruled on before the final judgment. That's what he's trying to say. It implicitly denied it, but it didn't actually deny it.
Okay, but Brad, after the head family judge denied his motion to pull Judge Mata off the case, did she reissue her orders that she had pulled back? No, she didn't. She never reissued them.
No.
That makes no sense.
Wait,
Why
no.
not?
What do you mean? She denied them again. What do you mean?
When did she deny them again?
She absolutely denied them again. She didn't let them stand.
She would have to put them back out there.
She did. Are you saying she didn't?
I don't think she did. I don't remember them.
I seem to remember them being there on the docket. I just didn't report it because it was like, of course she did. It was over.
Applications for attorney's fees and costs on the 16th. And then that's it.
That can't be. I have to confirm that. That cannot possibly be.
But again, I'm sitting here thinking, why are you arguing all this stuff against yourself? I mean, if what you're saying is there's no final judgment because she didn't reissue those orders, why are you filing an appeal? I mean, why aren't you down there in the trial court saying, hey, Judge Mata, can you please reissue your orders so I can appeal them? But he hasn't done that. He's just filed an appeal. So obviously he thinks there's something he can appeal, right? Is this a notice of appeal of her denial of new trial, denial of alter or amend, and a grant of attorney's fees? So what is the point of all of this? This
I don't
makes
know.
No sense.
MG says typically the fee judgment would be separately appealed. The final judgment was affirmed and the fee judgment entered effectively together so he could appeal then together.
Right. Why are we talking about just appeal it?
Why is he arguing this? By the way, I do want to say a special shout out and thank you to Rob, class of 1983, for getting the appeals, this document for us. I do appreciate that. Thank you so much for doing that. I don't know, but why does he do anything he does? Melissa wants to know, will you and Tug be going over video number 2 of Lynette Depot tonight? No, we will not be, but I believe we will be doing it soon, so just stay tuned and I'll let you know. But Stephanie and I are totally going to watch it later. We're going to watch it and laugh.
Veracity allows a notice of appeal to be filed after the Superior Court has made its final decision, but before it has entered a formal judgment if no decision of the court could change, and the only remaining task is merely ministerial. Well, yeah, that would be what if she just has to reissue the decisions she already made. That's ministerial. And plus, why is he going through all this? You noted your appeal. Wait for somebody else to complain. Like, why? He's arguing both sides. Why? Viewed in full context.
I think he likes to hear himself talk.
This is just so... Viewed in full context, it is clear the fee judgment necessarily and finally resolved Laura's post-trial motion by denying all relief Laura requested. Put simply, if Laura's post-trial motion had been granted, the Superior Court could not and would not have awarded fees to respondent. On the contrary, it would have, but it did not. The judge
There's no way this was going to go for a new trial.
Relief.
No way. So wait, are you telling me, Brad, that she never denied the order for a new trial?
No.
That's a procedural error, and she should just fix it.
She should just fix it. If she fixes it, then it's no big deal.
On the contrary.
But that is strange, though. I will say that. Isn't that strange?
On the contrary.
Or maybe she's just had so many cases that this has taken up way too much of her time, and it is a waste of resources and a waste of time. I mean...
On the contrary, it would have ordered a new trial before a different judge. Right, but you lost.
You lost.
You lost. And it would have declined to award any fees to respond. Man, you lost. By doing what it did, the Superior Court made its final decision clear. For that reason, there's no reason for any additional...
This is a good question. So if the judge never reissued her rulings, wouldn't that make this appeal moot?
Well, except that, like that case just said, it's just a ministerial thing. If she just overlooked it and forgot to like reissue the opinions that she had to pull back because she had to wait for the chief judge's decision, it's just...
Or maybe she meant to... Maybe she tried and somebody didn't put it in. I mean,
but all that would do would be change the time.
Maybe a clerk forgot to put it in the computer. I don't know.
All it would do, it would be to give him more time to note his appeal. He's already noted it. Who cares?
All right, here.
All right. Well, what are we looking at? The docket.
Yeah, we've got the ruling. That's the one that she messed up because the change of judge was already here.
Right.
Okay.
This is her withdrawing it.
Okay.
Then this is the response to the fees and costs. The reassignment was denied.
Okay.
Then we went to judgment of fees and costs, signed judgment, and then notice of appeal.
Ah,
There is
so
no
she never
other.
reissued. Okay, so he's making the argument that the fact that she issued this whopping 150 grand in attorney's fees is like an automatic denial of his motion for new trial, motion to
Well, it
alter
could
or
be seen
amend.
that way.
Yeah, but I mean,
It could be seen that way, but I mean,
But what's the
she
problem?
was denying it anyway, and she was gonna never. She was not gonna change her mind
no,
about denying it.
no. Everybody knows it was denied.
Everybody knows it was
So
denied.
why do we have all of this here?
Why are we doing this? Because, well, he's grasping at straws. He's a very good straw grasper. He's very good at that. Yes. Hello. Can I help you?
What do you want, child?
Hold on. Yes. I have a child who needs something. I will be back with you shortly. You can continue.
Okay. By doing what it did, the Superior Court made its final decision clear. For that reason, there is no reason for any additional judicial gymnastics in the trial court, nor is there any reason to allow any further time or opportunity to persuade the Superior Court of its error so that the court's ruling on a pending motion may cure any error and obviate the necessity for an appeal. The trial court has already denied Laura's post-trial motion in its entirety. Then it withdrew the ruling. Then it issued a fee award, which implicitly denied all relief sought in the post-trial motion. Any further proceedings in the trial court to alter this outcome are plainly futile. This entire thing is just so many words for it's not necessary. None of this is necessary. Just note your appeal.
Can you
and wait for someone. I'm trying to figure out how to do it. This is the craziest mouse I have ever seen. What in the world?
Really?
Yeah.
What kind of mouse does she have?
This thing. What?
Oh, so you move the rolly ball with your thumb, and then that moves the cursor.
I can't even find it. Oh, there it is. Okay. How do you click?
The left click is on the
ball?
No, it's on the side.
Okay. Oh. Plainly, I can't get it to go down. This is terrible. What in the world?
All right, I've got it pulled up so I can.
There. Oh, that's it. Accordingly, the Court of Appeals has jurisdiction over this appeal. Wow. What a crazy long way of just saying, I'm noting my appeal. Wait for somebody else to complain about it not being timely. Why?
I think it's possible that it could get denied because it's not properly filed.
Well, then go back to the trial court, ask the judge to reissue her decisions that she already issued that we all know she's going to issue again. This is so silly. What a waste of time. Is he charging people for this?
Is that a joke?
My
daughter wanted to know if she could shave my eyebrows.
What?
Why?
I'm totally going to let her do it.
Don't do that. They might not grow back.
Not shave off, shave shape. They have these little tiny shavers. They do. She just did hers. They look amazing.
Okay, she can do mine.
That was quick. They look amazing. You should see them. Her eyebrows look amazing. She looks so good. And she's like, "Can I do yours?" I'm like, yeah.
Well, she is.
But I'm on a stream.
She's a little artist.
Oh my gosh. She has always been
She's
so
an
good
artiste.
Did you show her the earrings?
With makeup. Oh, Spawn made these.
Oh, she did?
Yeah.
Wow.
Aren't they beautiful?
Snazzy.
And Fairy is the one who does the makeup. She's very good with makeup, and she wants to do my eyebrows.
Hey, are you going to show off your ring?
What the heck is wrong with this? Oh, yeah. So you guys know Stephanie got a ring. Well, she brought me one too. Look at this. It's my color and everything.
It's very pretty.
Isn't it pretty? I don't know. Wait, hold on. I got to make the screen bigger.
Yeah.
Look.
It's gorgeous.
Wait. Let's see. If I'm holding something, look how pretty. See?
Very pretty.
Isn't that nice? And it's my color and everything. She knows me so well. So sweet. Thank you.
Wait till you see your Christmas present.
Oh, you got my Christmas present already?
What am
I going to get for you? Well, now I'm going to be on the hunt.
Headphones.
Duct tape headphones.
What kind of headphones do you need?
So I can be on your show.
You just need the regular Apple headphones.
No, I hate those things. Those things you stick in your ear and my ear throws them out.
Get her some AirPods Max then.
Expel those things.
No. She doesn't like the ones that go in the ear.
They're like Expelliarmus.
What?
The Maxes, the ones that go over.
Yeah.
All right, please, Brad, send me the link so I can hook her up for Christmas, okay? Not in the private chat either. Send it to Twitter or something.
But it would be better if I didn't have to look stupid like this. I mean, I feel like I look ridiculous in these things, but whatever.
I don't think you look
It's
ridiculous.
better if she looks at them and approves them before.
Okay. No, I just meant don't send it in the private chat because then I won't keep it anywhere. I need it somewhere where it will be in posterity.
I'll send them in both.
Okay, fine.
Oh,
All right, here. Apple AirPods Max. I don't even know what these are. Look.
Oh, those are nice.
Oh my God, what are they, like $300? Brad, I'm
She's
not,
not
a
gonna get
wealthy
me.
person.
She's not going to get me those.
How much are those?
They
What are we
should
spending
be
on
on
each
sale
other
right
this
now
year?
because they're expecting
What's
new
our
ones.
what's our limit?
I can't go into that because
What do
I
you
just, if I
mean?
start explaining it, you're going to figure it out, and I'm not willing for that to happen. It's too
What?
many months away.
How could I figure it out?
Stop it. Knock
All right,
it
did
off.
you get to the end of this?
Yes,
Oh,
yeah,
we're done
it
with
was-
thank God.
it
Oh
was
my
a-
gosh.
it was
That
a-
paragraph was basically it.
Oh,
It's
that was
excruciating.
excruciating pain. I mean, how are we still doing this? And why isn't my thing on?
Your cauldron.
Yeah, why isn't it on? It's not on. There we go. Now we are.
Oh.
Now we got the ambiance.
Ambiance.
We got the ambiance going.
Now you need the snake music. All right. Roland Arthur, 16 lines. It took you an hour. Sorry, Roland.
What do you mean? There's wine. There's wine. We have wine. Margaritas, though, I've sworn off for a while. The last margarita stream I had, I woke up with the worst headache of my life, and I'm not looking to do that again.
Ellie thinks you clickbaited
Nope,
them?
that's coming right now. I'm so glad you mentioned it because we are going to watch it right now. Did the FBI call the police on Laura Owens? Well, yes, they did. And the very first thing that we are going to watch is the 911 call that was made by the FBI agent who was contacted by Laura Owens and then contacted the Scottsdale PD
Oh my.
to come and do a wellness check. I hear someone behind me. What is happening?
What? You're
there a
freaking
child?
me out. There's no one over
I heard
there.
a child. My child just fell.
My child just fell down.
I heard a kid.
Nobody over there.
Okay, I heard someone.
You're scaring me.
Well, maybe you thumped a foot under the desk. I don't know. This did happen when I turned the cauldron on. All right.
The
Oh,
Coven's getting their.
Did we get
payback.
Judge Mata's father in that thing?
No,
Nope.
she, no,
He
No
never
father.
mentioned it. I
No
can't
father,
believe-
no Rule 26. Not.
I can't believe it. I can't believe it.
All
Okay.
right, moving on.
Moving on. All right, we got to open up YouTube's via the internets. I don't know if you've heard of it.
Interwebs.
I don't know if you've heard of it, but there's this thing out there called the internet, and you can
The-
type letters in www.youtubes.com,
Or as Meryl Streep
And-
says, on the lines.
and we are going to look for Ms. Schnitzel Ninja.
Kevin
because
Sheely wants to know where your pants are. I told you that was going to happen.
the pants are prison. No one wears pants on YouTube.
I told her that was going to happen, and she should put something on.
I am wearing pants. They're just short pants. They're short.
Okay.
They're short shorts. This is the cult of short shorts and skinny jeans. And I'm wearing shorts. Look, see? Look, shorts. Pants. They are pants.
All right.
Hips aren't as
Just-
profitable as feet, though, Megan.
I knew that's so weird.
How strange is that? And the other day, I accidentally showed my bare feet on stream, and everyone was like, "Oh my god, now your feet are out there." I'm like,
Put the dogs away.
but
Put the dogs.
but who the hell would want to see my feet?
People are weird.
But I mean, I don't care how weird they are. I'm not agreeing to this. I'm not agreeing that feet are off
you-
limits.
Do
Bare
you-
feet are a thing that I do all the time.
Do you know that a
What?
perfect stranger walked up to one of our aunties at Disney World one time, like 30 years ago?
Oh, this is a story that I'm gonna have to
Ooh.
hear.
And was like, "Excuse me."
Oh no.
ma'am,
Which
but
auntie are we
you-
talking
you
about? Annie?
have
Annie.
the most beautiful feet. No.
Karen?
Uh-huh.
Kiki?
She does have gorgeous feet.
Does she have my feet? She
Her
has my feet.
feet.
My feet are pretty.
No, Karen's feet. Karen's feet, actually, they look like dad's.
Well, so do mine.
Do your feet look like dad's? Let me
Yes!
see. I don't know about
Exactly
that.
like
I don't
it.
know. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know why
They do
people
too.
admire feet. Oh, let me look at your feet. They look so great, don't they?
I'm just saying.
Someone actually told her.
A man walked
What
up
did
to
she
her.
say? I would love to know what the response. By the way, this is Alex's mom.
Yes.
And,
What did she say?
And this is our aunt who is always so incredibly perfectly put together.
Oh, she is.
like she.
Well, she owned a fashion boutique for many years,
a
and
really beautiful.
she
boutique.
can put you together like nobody's business. She
But-
would go to Italy for all the latest fashions and bring them back to her store. And I mean, like,
But she herself always looks
Always
like
looks
$1 million
amazing.
bucks
If
all
there's
the
a
way.
criminal trial and y'all do the family reunion again, I think I'm gonna have to get Aunt Kiki to dress me up.
Oh,
mm,
listen,
she would do it.
she when I became a judge, I was an administrative law judge for a while for the state of Maryland, and I had just had a baby. No, yeah, I had recently had my first baby, and I had no clothes whatsoever. And I went home to Chicago, and I went to her boutique, and I said, Aunt Karen, could you please dress me, because I have to look good for this job. I mean, I can't. I look terrible. None of my clothes fit me, and I need you to help me. And she hooked me right up. I mean, she got me a couple of really beautiful suits and really nice blouses and sweaters and stuff, and she had me looking good.
She's amazing. She gave me all her stuff too.
Oh, she's great.
And the stuff that she has lasts 100
Forever.
years. I'm telling you.
I have skirts
because it's
that
all
she gave me 30 years
it's all
ago.
the best material.
It's
She
like
gave me a
Turkish
ton of
cotton flown
Oh,
in, and
Oh, it's the best material. Like you guys, there is like I shop at Walmart, I shop at TJ Maxx, like I shop for the bargains, whatever. But it's true that if you put out the money to buy the good material, it will last you 20
It's true.
years. I still have things in my closet from Aunt Kiki,
Me too.
literally from 20 years ago.
That I can still wear. Here's
I can
what's
still
really wild.
wear.
30 years ago, I was 40 pounds lighter than I am now.
Oh, it happens.
And I have skirts.
Should we do squats before we
Yes.
get into the cop video?
I have a skirt that Aunt Karen gave me all those years ago when I was 40 pounds lighter that I could wear, and it looked pretty on me, and I can still wear it, and it
I
still
know
looks
she
pretty
can
on me.
pick things that will that are timeless.
I
It's
don't
it's
know
a
how
real
that works.
talent. Alex has it too.
Oh yeah, she's good at it.
Alex has it too.
She didn't answer my text. I don't know if she's on or not.
Oh well,
Right.
she must not. She must
Squats.
be busy.
Squats.
I have a feeling it might be. Oh,
I-
we're doing
I
squats.
have to.
All right,
Well,
all right.
bef-
We've been sitting for a minute and 12 seconds. What, Brad?
Seat is too
before
low.
squats, I am
What is that? No squats.
hold on.
Hold on. Brad has something to say.
I am 14 pounds lighter than I was
Brad
July
lost 14
27th.
pounds.
Wow.
Oh, he's been amazing.
Wait.
We did a cooking stream the other day, and he's doing like this
Wait,
diabetic
Brad,
diet.
Wait, you lost 14 pounds?
Yeah, he looks
Mhm.
amazing.
What did you do? Are you
It's
starving?
basically a clean
I'm not
diet.
starving, but it's similar to clean diet. But I stopped buying Jimmy Dean's breakfast sandwiches and I started making my own on stream.
Oh,
And-
With turkey sausage.
okay.
Turkey sausage, sandwich thins, deli cheese, and
We
Wow.
made chicken
An egg.
lettuce wraps the other day that were delicious.
Mm.
Mhm.
Well, so Brad, how do you feel? Do you feel better?
I am feeling better. Yeah.
Fantastic. Now get up and do your
Get up
Get up
squats.
and do your
squats.
Do you impose fatness on you? You did it by going, oh, I want the butter on the popcorn. Oh, I want the butter on the ice cream. Oh, I want the butter on the sandwich. Oh, I want the butter on the salad. Stop eating butter. Can you just get up, walk 1 mile?
To squat!
Walk farther. And if you can't walk, crawl, roll, get dragged by a goddamn forklift. Whatever is wrong with you, just move. Ever. Get off the chair, get off the couch. No one is coming to service you while you sink into that furniture, while you become one with the pleather your poor ass got on that Walmart couch. Can you try not floating into sadness? Stop eating, stop drinking, start walking, start doing anything that you haven't been doing, you fat piece of shit.
Oh, it's terrible. Oh.
All right, we did it. We did it. We did it. We did all of our squats. We didn't lose a single person. I'm so proud of you. None of the fatties left. All of you fatties did squats. I'm so proud of you.
I did the squats.
I know.
And some other
In addition to
dance
diet changes, I added 40 or basically 1.9 miles 4 times or 5 times a week walking around my
Walking?
neighborhood.
All right.
The blonde lady scares me. Is that me or you mean the woman in the video?
In the video, probably.
Oh. Who doesn't love those leotards from 1985? You know?
Oh Lord.
Oh, it's fantastic. All right, here we go. Body cam footage. Oh, wait. I wasn't going to bring this one up first. What am I doing? We have
Yeah,
to
you
get a
gotta do the
call
call.
first. All right, we got to go to Dave Neal. Dave Neal. I miss Dave. I miss Dave. Dave,
I think we have the video of the call too, if you want that.
do you? Where is it?
Um,
Does Schnitzel have it?
I think Schnitzel has it.
Oh, okay. She didn't have it last time I looked.
It's on the timeline.
What time? The Padlet?
Yeah, the Padlet.
Oh, Lord.
You guys, I know everyone's gonna like think I'm crazy for saying this, but I kind of feel sorry for her because I think she's crazy.
No, she's not.
No. She is crazy, but she's not insane. So there's a difference. And Lauren is right. She's crazy, but she's not insane. She knows what she's doing. And here's how you know. That moon bump was not real.
Oh, so wrong.
So you have to actually choose to do that.
Yeah, that's so wrong.
Okay. So you know, and the sonogram was fabricated.
I know.
So
yeah.
you know when you're changing the label
It's deceitful.
that you
Straight up
know.
deceitful.
Brad,
I sent it to you.
where?
I need some smelling
private
salts. Fetch me my smelling salt.
Fetch me my smelling salt.
Oh, Rosalind
Ooh.
says the meme farmers are going and you're ignoring them.
Oh, on
Oh.
locals?
Mhm.
I'm so sorry, locals. You know, you guys haven't been active, so I've kind of been ignoring you because you haven't been doing much.
This smells so good.
But I'm going to go in there right now. Okay, can I share this? Can you see this?
We have an essential oil here called Creative Juice.
Yeah, it's really good.
Oh, let's try it.
You can put it in the pumpkin thing or the cauldron.
Mm.
All right, here we go. This is the 911 call that was made by the FBI agent who was worried about Laura Owens. Here we go.
Scottsdale Police, this is Kate.
Hi, I wanted to call in a wellness check from an article that was posted online last night.
Okay.
Oh, no, this isn't the FBI. This is the other one.
Oh, well, Brad,
Sorry, that's my bad.
where's my it's Brad's fault button?
So
There is
somebody
no-
made a wellness check on her from a post she made?
She got
I
like
don't know. I don't
4 or
remember what
5
this means.
wellness checks in the same time frame.
Yeah, because she was
Because she was
saying
posting stuff?
yes.
On the 8th, she posted a Medium article and she said, I'm being pushed to the brink of suicidality because of all these mean comments and tweets, and Dave Neal, he keeps posting videos about me and he shouldn't do that because it's harassing.
All right, Brad, can you find it or do we have to go to Dave's stream?
Police audio call, anonymous friend. Yeah, that's not, yeah, go to Dave's stream.
Yeah, I didn't think it was out there. Dave's
thought
the
it
only one
was.
that I know
Smell
of who
this
has it. Yeah, I know. I own them. I know what they smell like. Why are you like,
Up over
here, smell this?
You need some smelling salts.
I do?
I mean, after that squatting business, I need to be revived. I'm old.
It was a live stream that he did. Okay, here it is. Here it is. I love Dave. Dave is great. I miss Dave. I have not hung out with Dave enough lately
Why not?
because we're both covering other stories and
Oh, he's done with this story?
No. He's not done, but the story kind of died for a while and now we're back.
That's why I'm a little sweaty. I took a nice shower. I
Good
took a
for you,
shower.
Dave.
I know
I'm
you
glad
can't
he's
smell me,
showering.
but the idea of me smelling was enough for me to not want you to have to deal with that.
I feel like I can smell him from here and he smells woodsy.
Oh, gosh.
I feel like he
He's a
smells good.
mess.
Look at him.
So here's what we got. It's just a very simple. I've got a simple 3-minute audio I'll play of the FBI call just to warm us up
to the actual video that we have here. Now, let me just make sure. I want to make sure I'm clicking on the right things. Here's the video. So we have a 13-minute long video that I'm assuming was received due to the Freedom of Information Act, which, by the way, it's amazing we live in a country where we get to see this all play out. If you haven't been caught up on the trial, Clayton essentially won in the evidentiary hearing.
And by the way, there are people out there who want to keep us from this kind of information by saying that it's harassment, that this is harassment, that we can see these body cam videos and that we can talk about it, that it's harassment and it's intimidation.
You know what I think it
people
is?
using harassment orders against people.
No, I think if people were smart, they would see this as a deterrent to acting a fool.
Yeah,
in public.
Yeah, you would think.
Hearing Jane Doe, Laura Owens owes
Cam
him
Arnold.
some $150,000 for court fees, and the judge almost completely sided with him, other than some technical things with regards to orders of protection and things like that. So the judge had said what she said. All
right, Dave, get to the FBI thing. I thought that was it. Did he play it? Here we go.
The FBI's been checking this out. This is like their fun. Hey, are you caught up on the Clayton trial? Oh, yeah, put in a wellness check. She's threatening to hurt herself, whatever. So anyway, here's the call from the FBI to the Scottsdale police. My name is mentioned. And then we'll go to the Scottsdale police and them issuing their wellness check. Mind you, the last wellness check we saw from the Scott.
And by the way, when this was all happening, his wife was pregnant with their first child. This woman ruined every major milestone in this pregnancy for both of them with her constant harassing of him. She's the harasser. She's the stalker. Yeah. She's the one doing the stalking, harassing, the cyberbullying. It's her. I just want everyone to remember that. It's her. Dave gets a lot of crap. He talks about it in this video. He's lost friends over this. People who said, he should back off. She tried to ruin his life.
Well, not just his. She tried to ruin the lives of several men.
Yeah.
Based on lies.
But yes.
And he reported it. And so he should be in trouble because he reported it.
I know. It's absurd. It's absurd.
Scottsdale police didn't even get Laura. They didn't even get past the front door. I don't care if they're on the front door, the roof, the garden, the lawn gnome. I don't care where they are.
The gnome.
But I want to hear what she has to say. Will this be used against her? Has she changed her story up to the police? Did she have any idea that this would ever become public? Lots of questions to ask. Let's have a listen.
Hi, my name is Hannah Clark. I'm calling from the FBI's National Threat Operations Center in West Virginia, and I'm calling to give you guys some pass-on information and to request a welfare check on an individual in your AOR.
I just want to say, when I first heard this, I did not want to say that this was for sure an FBI person, because who knows, right? Maybe it was somebody else. But now we know, confirmed, it was absolutely FBI. You know why? The Scottsdale cops showed up within 1 hour.
Oh.
1 hour. And they don't do that for everybody.
They don't? If somebody calls in and says someone's threatening to kill themselves, the cops...
No, because what Dave just said, and what maybe you missed, we had body cam footage from another wellness check where the cops show up and her mom goes to the door and it's like, oh, everything's fine. And they leave. They don't check on her. They don't go see her. They don't put eyes on her because it was just and the mom's going, well, she's being harassed online and these are people who are just, harassing her and it has nothing to do. It's not true. It was the FBI because the way the police act when they go there, they're like, ma'am, we don't care about your story. I need to see her.
Okay.
It's a whole different thing. It's so different than the other one.
By the way, the sweetest voice. Isn't she so kind, this FBI agent from the wellness? I mean, she's literally doing the Lord's work here, making sure people are okay.
For what address? So it's going to be...
Pam said she wishes the FBI was investigating her now. They very well may be. We don't know.
And who are we checking on here?
The name provided on the tip is Laura Owens. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with her.
They are.
Do you have a date of birth or anything on her?
Okay, they get her date of birth. She's not young. She's not 17. Teen angst. She's in her 30s.
And in case I lose you, what's the phone number for you?
I always say this. You can have the FBI called on you till you're 25. Once you're old enough to rent a car, you're no longer allowed to do stuff like this.
Our ops center phone number is going to be
I got to keep my lips chapped for today.
And why are we checking on Laura today?
So she put in an electronic tip. So she did one through the FBI website.
And by the way, can you guys hear this okay? I want to make sure you guys can hear this okay.
We can hear
Also,
it just great,
listen
Dave.
to how
I can hear it
our
great.
FBI pal here discuss how bonkers this is through the tone of her voice.
And it's a very long tip. She just talks about how she's being harassed and defamed online by other individuals. But there is one sentence that she puts in here where she states, I have written to Mr. Neal on at least 2 occasions,
Bingo.
telling him that his false portrayal of me publicly has left me at times feeling borderline suicidal.
What we've learned since then is that she lied to me about her HCG levels. Now you have to, guys, give me some grace. I'm a little not caught up on this. It's been several.
Okay, we'll go a little bit further. Dave's very angry. Not angry. He's not angry, but he should be. He has a
He's
right to
riled
be. He's riled up. He has a right to be. This call, by the way, that she put into the FBI was about him. Imagine how that feels.
If she
Imagine how it feels to have the
Did
FBI
pursue
called
the
on
truth.
you.
It's a 2-for-1.
So it's for the vague suicidal comments.
Do you know what Laura looks like?
I do not.
Perfect
It
sound.
seems like she has a history of making reports to the Scottsdale Police Department, from what I have found.
This will get awkward.
But,
Oh, from what I have found. What does that tell you?
She's investigated her.
She's investigated her. How else would she know that she's made? Does the FBI have access to Scottsdale police
they must.
records?
Yeah, I'm sure they can get
Can they just
that.
like get into that database and be like, how many times have you called the local police?
I don't know how that works.
Can the
but
feds do that?
I don't know how that works.
You know a bunch of feds. What can they do?
I don't know, but I would think that they could do that. But I don't know.
The likelihood is they're doing it until
It's like
they
if I
get
told you
sued
that, I'd
about
kill
it
you.
and then get told they can't do it.
Right.
That's how that thing works.
But that's a very interesting statement that I don't think I really noticed last time. That
Yeah.
she actually says, from what I found, which means I
She
dug
looked
in.
into it a little bit.
I dug in. I found she makes a lot of calls.
All right, let's get to it. I
Any
wanna see
weapons or anything that she could have? Or you have any?
What?
No. When did you guys receive this tip?
So we received this tip. Give me a second. I'll tell you the exact time and date. So
Please do.
it was today, 12/4 at 10:50 a.m.
So they get the tip, just the tip, at 12/4. That's December 4th. That's the day they get the tip.
All right.
And we are going to go.
All right. So she calls it in. That's what we needed to hear. Now,
So this happened before the
Brad,
trial.
do you? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I don't.
this
I'm
is
not
December
sure the date.
before the trial.
December. Yeah. When she was still claiming she was pregnant. This was December 4th.
Well,
She did not file the motion to say she was not pregnant until the December 27th,
28th.
28th.
But this is after the mom doc appointment where, according to Gingras, she has been confirmed to
Whoa,
be
whoa,
not
whoa.
pregnant.
No, mom doc appointment was in November. November.
So this is
But-
after that point.
When she's supposedly confirmed that she's not pregnant.
Yeah.
But before she filed it in motions.
All right.
Okay.
But
do you-
she's
Brad-
arguing with Steve and others still, but she doesn't definitively say that she's pregnant between
Okay.
those points.
Do you recommend that I do the dual cameras or the other one?
I don't know because I haven't seen the dual camera one.
All right,
I've
we're going
only
to play
seen-
this both body cams at the same time. Okay, we're going to see how this works.
These poor cops.
All right, now get your bingo cards out. There's going to be bingo here. I know it. I just know it. Wait, where is my bingo? I lost my bingo.
Oh, don't worry about it.
No, I want my bingo. Now I have to start a new card.
Most of the bingo is from this, so it's
All right, we had loser legal arguments, free
Inappropriate
space,
arguments.
inappropriate arguments.
Morning. Looking for Laura. You don't know if she's here?
All right, we've got camera one on the top. We're about to get a look at the horse farm, I think. Are we? Do we get to see the horses?
It's kind of
One
bleak.
guy
There's
gets
dumpster in front of the
view.
house.
Well, it's Arizona. Nothing grows. You know how it is.
Yeah, but why is there a dumpster in front?
Because it's an active horse farm and they
It's
need
a
a
horse
place
farm.
to put.
She's here. Would you be in the house? Okay.
Staff. You can click off staff. We don't know who that guy was, but he works there.
She's on the phone? Yeah. She's on the phone. She's got it.
Yeah, she's on a phone call, so I just texted her and told her that you guys are here. Shit.
Wow.
Like, what? She's gonna come right out.
Okay, thanks.
All right, she's gonna come out here.
Okay, public service announcement. I have to warn you guys. When we get to the house, a dog is going to bark so loudly.
Oh, I'm taking this off.
It is going to hurt your ears.
Nope.
Just put one ear off. It's not coming up yet. Not till you get to the house.
All right, she should be out in just a
She's
minute.
gonna come out which way?
The reason I have it turned up so loud is because the cops start whispering to each other, and we really need to hear what they have to say.
Put on the closed caption because that helps pick it up.
Okay.
By the front door?
Oh, horse farm. Horse farm. There it is. Does anybody see horses sweating in the sun? Anyone? Or no horses in the view yet. Oh, wait, there's one. Sweating horse. There's one right there.
What?
Right there.
Oh, yeah.
Right there.
How can you tell that it's sweating?
Because it's Arizona. It's
Oh, right.
150 degrees. What do you mean? How do you know it's sweating?
So, see her right here.
Okay.
So, is everything okay?
Yeah.
Making sure.
If you can see the interest is considered on the side over here. Or?
I don't know. It smells like horses.
There's a lot of horses. I mean, Jesus.
Smells like horses. Okay, I did not have smells like horses on the bingo card, sadly.
Fail.
But now we can say that Laura's house smells like horses. I kind of like that smell, to tell you the truth. Do you like the way that horses
I
smell?
don't mind horse smell.
If they're
I
kept
don't either.
well.
If they're kept well.
I don't either. I like horse smell. I know that seems strange, but it's not a bad smell when you get used to it.
You'd never know all that was back there. See, it's got a personalized plate that he loves horses. Though.
What did he say? Don't ask questions? What does that mean?
I don't know. Why would you say that?
Wait, what?
Quit going back. I want to get.
I want to hear. It's his first day here. Don't ask any questions. It's his first day here. Whose first day?
I don't know. Who cares? Keep going.
Probably the
I-
worker.
How does he know that?
Because the guy said.
Oh God, here comes the dog.
We're looking for Laura.
Laura's my daughter.
Okay. Is she here?
Yeah, what's going on?
Okay, I'm sorry, but we have to know. I have been saying these things hanging by the door, Stephanie.
Yeah, what is it?
I don't know. I think the
Looks like
testicles
clay
of all
pots.
the men that she has castrated over the years is my guess. I feel it's a very witchy vibe, frankly. I don't know what that is.
She called the FBI, and the FBI called us to come check and make sure she's okay.
She was reporting something to him, but she was upset and sounded like she made some statements. They just wanted to make sure she's
Shrunken
okay.
heads.
Was this a long time ago? or
No,
is
this was
recently?
supposedly this morning.
Okay, hang on a second. Can I just make sure I can see your car?
They said she's back here, but she was going to come out.
Is she kidding with this? Fully uniformed police officers. I just want to make sure I can see your car. Where's your car?
Where's your police car?
Huh?
Over there.
The police car. We've had some really
Jane would be
strange
the
things.
perfect cast for a Life
There's
Alert
two of 'em.
commercial.
I'm sitting right here.
Okay. All right. Well,
Oh, that's so weird.
I need to see your police car.
What in the world? That's not how you ask for a badge.
Yeah, can I see your badge? Can I see your ID? Why is she so paranoid?
I think the idea would be if people are faking badges, then the idea is how can you authenticate a real one versus a fake one? But if you
So I
roll
wanna
up in
see
a
the
marked
car.
police car, then
But I mean, has she had a whole bunch of fake cops at her door?
No.
they've had wellness checks before, so
By real cops. I mean, I don't know. I'm going to let you check off Jan Goes Rogue.
Yeah.
Everybody check off Jan Goes Rogue because that was a really weird thing to do.
Super weird.
But she lives in the back, in the little
Yeah, she
casita.
was in the casita. You want? Why don't you come on in? And,
Okay.
Yeah, and sit
Hi,
down.
puppy. Hi,
You know,
puppy. It's okay.
Yeah,
It's
she's
okay.
All right,
had
stay tuned for
some,
dog bark.
Real issues with
It's going to hurt.
an
Oh, I'm picking it off.
ex-boyfriend who.
Do it.
It is the most complicated, bizarre story ever. But
Oh, you think?
It's really not that complicated. It is bizarre.
It is bizarre.
But it's not complicated.
No.
She lied. Oh, where's my button?
She lied?
There it is.
I don't,
What?
I don't think the dog barks until she comes back.
Oh,
okay.
Well, the only reason we're here is she evidently gave the FBI, talked to them. They just wanted us to swing by to make sure she's okay.
Confirmation. It came from the FBI.
Yeah.
Like they wouldn't have been here so quickly unless it came from a fellow agency. I'm telling you.
Plus, why would the cops lie and say they got this from the FBI?
They wouldn't. And also they're acting way different. They're acting way different in this call than they did in the last one where they wouldn't even put eyes on her and they let Jan go off. And they're like, I don't want your story, ma'am. We don't care. I just want to see her. Like that. This is what they should do. And that's what they should have done last time.
Hang on one second. Let me
Oh,
just look at
Catherine.
it. Hang on.
Catherine, thank you so much for the Cash App 20. I appreciate you. I will look and see if there's a message while we're watching this.
Is here. Well, I'm just talking to the police here. Okay. Hang on.
Ooh, we get Rumble chat and chat now. That's cool.
Can you believe that? I finally figured it out thanks to Aussie Hayden. I don't know what's wrong with my mind. Aussie Overlord helped me with that. What did he say? What did he say? Oh, is her car out there? Is her car out there? Why are we whispering? Is her car out there?
Broadcasting studio.
Now, is he seeing a broadcasting studio? Yeah. And I bet, so, this is what's really funny is that Laura puts all these pictures up of herself in a radio station studio. It's all like with monitors everywhere.
Professional,
and like, yeah. At W, whatever she was at, KRG or wherever that she was in California with Ron's studio, because her dad was a big radio star.
Right.
So she would take pictures in his studio.
Right.
And then, and then use it for her photos. And that's not where she does broadcasting. She's like, she's in the living room.
I have a sneaking suspicion that Mac that's right on the desk next to them is probably the one that's got a bunch of evidence on it.
What are you doing?
Gua sha.
What is gua sha?
Well, in my face. It's yours. You should know.
Well, yeah, I do that, but I do it because I have this tight muscle right here.
This feels great.
That needs to be worked out eventually. Yeah, right there.
Somebody came out. I don't know. Is it just one daughter or they got multiple daughters?
No, they have two.
They have two daughters?
Yeah, one's in New York.
Married over here, but
Yep, that's the New York one.
Apparently, Laura has a podcast about something, and she's getting pressed online.
About something.
Podcast. So she called the police to make a report. They took it up. I'm wondering if it's something like
Strangely enough, it's about mental health.
A look from the inside.
Look at the FBI. That's good.
I should have put police snooping on the bingo
Get
card.
your,
They're like,
get your headphones ready to pull.
oh, here comes the dog. One headphone out, everybody. Here comes the dog. It's gonna hurt.
Legit, we'll call Hathaway.
What? Oh, that's the first one. There's going to be more. Oh, those yippy dogs.
Yippy dogs.
I don't like those kind of dogs.
Good morning.
Did you contact the FBI?
Good
Chinese
morning.
food.
I would like some sweet and sour chicken.
Good morning.
Good morning. Chinese takeout. You may now check off Chinese takeout.
Why?
She talks to police like she's ordering Chinese.
Oh.
Good morning. Can I have some sweet and sour chicken?
Oh.
Oh, she's way too excited to be talking to police.
Did you do the hair?
Cybercrimes unit.
Ooh, we've got greasy top knot. Ooh, that's an unfortunate look for body cam footage. Okay, next time, Laura, when the cops are in your house, just remember there's cameras on their
Turn the
chest.
CC off.
And you know what? It's bad angle. It's like from down here. I always make photographers hold the camera up here. As you can see, my camera's like on the ceiling. That's so that our double chins are not.
I'm working on mine.
Stephanie's working on hers currently. But you know, you don't want to be photographed really from down chest level. So if you are going to be, my only advice, everybody wanted to know what I thought about this hairstyle. The only thing I think is it's unfortunate that she wasn't thinking, oh God, there's going to be cameras. I better, do something.
Doll it up a little bit.
A little. Okay, here's the thing though. That sweatshirt seems very deliberate to me. It's also, you can check off holiday wear. Christmas gear, because it says deck the stalls. And we can't tell. I'm going to go out on a limb though and say she ain't wearing no bump in this. Nope. And here's why I think that's true. It
doesn't look like it.
I think she's just wearing a baggy sweater. I can't get any bigger on this, unfortunately.
Certainly not as big a bump as we've seen.
Right.
No, the bump we saw started at her high chest level.
It's like a Meghan Markle bump.
It was bigger than that. It was like, okay, if I can explain this properly, her bump, okay, I have bigger bazooms, so hers are small, but her bump started like where her boobs should be. Her bump belly was in her sternum.
What?
Oh, yeah. And because she's flat chested, and here's why I think it happened. She was wearing a bump.
It
rode
slid
up and it came over her small breasts. Shout out to all you small breasted women. It's a thing, but it rode up. I don't know what that's like. I couldn't tell you. I broke Stephanie. But it rode up. And it was like in her, it was like from here. Oh, thank you, Brad. Oh, God, who did this?
Well, not in the naked bump picture. It's not.
That's a gluten belly.
Right.
That's I ate a burrito and I have a gluten intolerance belly.
Right. But these photos, which are supposedly one day apart, this looks much wider than that.
Yeah.
And then even if you miscarry, that weight doesn't fall off you in a month and a half.
There she is at 9/24, supposedly 19 weeks pregnant on a horse, looking like that.
Mm-hmm.
No way.
That is.
I will say,
flat.
with my first baby, at 19 weeks, I was pretty much had no baby bump. But
not when you claim that you have a huge baby bump
I was pregnant with
the week
twins.
prior.
I was pregnant with twins.
That's true.
But I lost the first twin at 9 weeks. So by the time I was 19 weeks,
right,
I was not pregnant with twins.
Right, you were not pregnant with twins at that point.
Yeah.
But I'm sorry, look at 19
this.
weeks, 4 days. Come on.
So then supposedly 1 month later, she's that big.
Well, no, 1 week prior to, because this is 9/24, this is 9/19. She's supposed to be huge.
Yeah.
And then this is flat.
You don't go from this to that.
Plus, excuse me, but you don't get on a horse and jump over fences when you're pregnant.
No, and she said she was high risk.
That's
seizures.
insane.
She had, seizures.
No
and
no way.
No
then
sane woman.
Then a week and a half later, she gets back to huge.
Oh, come on.
And then she's huge in this Zoom meeting, and then supposedly takes this gluten belly video the day after for some strange reason.
So bizarre. It's a much smaller belly. The
Yeah,
day
it's much smaller,
after.
and that does not happen in pregnancy. You don't go up and down.
No.
You get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger like that. And your skin stretches at such an unbelievable rate, and everything itches and hurts. Like, you remember
know-
putting the oil on all the time? You're
Do
like,
you
oh
know that-
God,
The cocoa butter?
my skin was
Do
like,
you
you know,
know that
pulling.
Our sister has such amazing skin that her belly was literally humongous because
I remember how
swear,
big she was.
That baby was in there like this, and she
And she was so tall.
She was out to here. She never got one stretch mark.
Oh, so lucky. I have so many. And I could see them forming. You know, there'd be angry red lines
Oh, I
from
have-
here to here, like just, and no matter how much stuff I put on it, it just didn't matter.
No.
Yeah.
All right,
I'm sorry,
let's
but
get
talking to actual women who've had actual pregnancies, this story is so absurd. It's so absurd. And it's like, don't insult my intelligence. Please stop.
She insulted everyone's intelligence.
She's insulting everyone's intelligence.
Yeah.
Did you talk to some FBI this morning?
Yeah.
She's so happy.
Morning.
Listen.
Good morning.
Good
Did you
morning.
contact the FBI this morning?
Cybercrimes unit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you
Yeah.
talk to somebody or?
No, nobody contacted me. I just submitted it like an hour ago. If it's the same thing, she helped me with the report.
Report.
So the information we got was that you submitted something to the FBI. It didn't say whether you talked to somebody on the phone or electronically,
Yeah.
like made an online complaint.
Yeah.
It said something you said was borderline suicidal.
Right. That was from the guy, but that was also from.
So the FBI called us to come
Okay.
check on you to make sure you're okay and you're
Yeah,
not gonna hurt
yeah.
yourself.
No, that was like.
So you were you talking about whatever you said, were you talking about yourself or some other
Yeah, but it was
situation,
like
or-
from a couple months ago. And
Okay.
she was saying
Oh.
she's been targeted.
Yes, greasy top knot. You can check that off, chat. Yes. This is incredible.
I know,
Turn the,
Ellie, I agree with you so much. Vocal fry is gross. Don't do it. It makes you sound like a moron. You know what else makes you sound like a moron? These people who insist on saying, so what I was saying was, like, for example, if you want to go to the mall, you have to plan your day, right? You have to
Uptalk?
plan.
Are you
I
talking about
cannot stand it. I can't stand it.
What do you mean?
Oh, politicians do this all the time now. And it
what do you
right?
We were going to the
Right.
mall and then we got a coffee?
But then they're like trying to get you to come over to their side about, so, like, for example, we just want the
AOC does
community
it. AOC
to
does
be
it all the time.
right, that, like, you're supposed to agree with everything they
I
say. No,
say?
I don't agree with anything you're saying. And I don't like the way you're saying it. I don't like anything about this conversation. Make your voice go down if you mean it.
Like she's
Oh.
had a horrible situation.
You turn the closed captions off, or you're gonna miss the dog pee.
Oh crap. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh, dog pee is coming up, folks. Get ready for with your bingo cards.
From an ex-boyfriend and from another guy who is obsessed with her.
Oh,
And
oh, we've got lies.
Oh, that is
A boyfriend that was obsessed with her. Somebody show me a boyfriend who was obsessed with
it's
her.
the other way around.
Lies. Please check it off.
That's
Oh my gosh.
insane.
So my hairstyle today, by the way, I was thinking about doing my hair.
That's not forced at all.
I was just looking at my bingo card and I'm like, dang. Okay, so if you're wondering how I did this hairstyle today, I used a little water and a Denman brush. So
A what
first,
brush? I need one of those. What is that?
I don't think it would help you because I don't think you have the kind of waves.
Excuse me.
It's for curls.
Oh, okay. Well, I actually have curls.
Your hair is too long. I will get the Denman brush totally locked in your hair and we won't get it out.
It could be funny online.
It would be funny. We could try it. I would try it with one strand, but I mean, I would have to like wind it all the way down. It would be crazy.
Rapunzel.
Do you remember the
Rapunzel.
kind of hairbrush Grammy used?
Yeah.
That's a Denman brush.
Okay.
Okay. It's got the plastic bristles. Okay. So anyway, I used some water after I put this in a side pony And I just used some water on this, and I used the Denman brush, and I did like 3 curls.
Nobody cares about your hair, Megan.
It's not true.
I'm
We
trying
have to
do
have
dad.
We have to have bingo.
Isn't
All right,
this
you
what-
may now click off Megan's hair. You're welcome.
Isn't this what dad says?
Yeah, nobody cares about your hair. Nobody cares. Where's my button? Dang it.
Nobody cares.
I need a button of dad.
You really do.
I need to make the button of dad.
50 videos of me on YouTube. So, and yeah, she has simply asked him.
Oh my God. Is the dog peeing
Yes.
right now? Wait, hold on. We have to make this bigger. How do I make this bigger?
The mom?
That's what she said.
Sounds like a crazy.
Oh, yeah. What is this?
You might have to do
What am I
one of the
doing?
bigger videos.
Oh, I'm on the wrong screen. That's why. Okay, wait. The dog is taking a squat.
Asking them to stop, and they're not.
Oh, it did. Oh,
Asking them, as she has simply asked 50 videos of me on YouTube. So, and yeah, she has.
Look at the
she has simply
dog.
asked them to stop. She's filed a cease and desist.
Dog's just
asking them
popping
to
a
stop,
squat.
and they're not.
Oh.
Get over the lies the mom is telling.
Oh, bingo. Dog pees on floor. I did it. I did it. I did it. Look. Here's my
Wait, okay. Forget
greasy
about the,
top knot Chinese takeout. Lies. Hair.
forget about the
Dog pees.
Go back and listen to the lies the mother's telling.
I know they're bad. Is it defamation? Would you say it's defamation? Because we also have that on the bingo. Are we at defamation yet? Have we reached the defamation threshold? Let's go back and hear it, shall we?
Yeah, go back and listen to these lies.
And from an ex-boyfriend, she's had a horrible situation with cyber harassment from an ex-boyfriend and from another guy who is obsessed with her. Yeah, and she had 50 videos of me.
Does she mean
Pause,
Dave?
pause.
Dave is obsessed with her.
But this is defamation. She's claiming that somebody's committing a crime against her.
Cyber harassment. Yeah.
Yeah, defamation. Click the defamation.
All right, everyone, she can check off defamation. You heard it here. She has a law degree. It's unbelievable.
So.
Yes.
You can't accuse people falsely of committing
No,
crimes.
no, and cyber harassment is a crime.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yes.
And yeah, she has simply asked them to stop. She's filed a cease and desist, asking them to stop.
I like how she says she's filed a cease and desist. Stephanie,
By that, does she mean a protective order or request for protective order?
No, she wrote an
She's
email.
filed.
She's filed. Her mother says she's filed the cease and desist as if this is some kind of,
Legal
official
proceeding.
document.
What
Legal
she
pro-
means is she has sent out letters saying cease and desist or else I'm
Yes.
going to whatever nonsense.
Yes.
Oh,
There's no
brother.
such thing as Stephanie. Have you ever filed a cease and desist?
No, but I have mailed them.
Yeah, you write them, but you don't. It's not something. It's not a motion in court.
Actually, do you want to know the case I did?
of course,
this
I want to
in?
know.
This is the funniest. I wish I had the photos. I could probably find them if I looked hard enough.
Tell me.
This case is crazy. I wanted to get you to cover this.
Oh,
case.
the Halloween case. I
poor-
know.
these poor old people.
I was going to cover that.
These poor old people who have this
I don't remember why we
crazy
didn't.
neighbor who puts up life-size mannequins with freaky, like weird pubic hair on them.
Ew.
I did not have pubic hair
It's
on the bingo
gross.
card.
It's so gross. And like horrible bad wigs and half-naked mannequins holding terrible signs that say vile things. And then he puts up like zombie, like they look like zombie Halloween decorations or something, but it's all year long. And poor sweet old people went and put up an 8.5-foot tall fence to they spent money and put up a fence so they wouldn't have to see this garbage. The guy put their heads of the mannequins up on stakes to go just over the fence to stare into the old
You guys,
lady's bedroom.
the pictures that Stephanie sent me were so crazy.
Oh my word.
I was going to say that just sounds like Drag Queen Story Hour.
It was horrible. It was horrible.
Yeah, it's bad. Willie Billy, thanks for the 5 super sticker. Appreciate that. Rosalind Duke, good to see you. Subscribe to Rosalind Duke. She's hilarious. Thanks for the 5. I just saw Rumble Chat rolling down the street on a trailer. They took out 2 trees and sideswiped 4 cars. Check locals, damn it. I did, and I just haven't gotten to them yet because I was waiting for us to see this video because I didn't want to ruin the joke with the top knot. But now that I see it, hold on.
Rosalind said she had to go to dinner, so she might miss the reading. But
Oh,
Rosalind, we
no.
are thinking of you, and
We are
the
thinking of
reasoning
you.
was exactly the reason.
And we love you. All right. This is, what does this say?
My lawyer is just phoning it in now.
Please go to Facebook Marketplace for all your horsing around needs. The dumpster fire. I like the breadsticks on top of her head. She's got a top knot of breadsticks. This is good. This is an exercise in free speech, people. Get used to it. This is what it looks like. There's a bunch of people on Twitter like, you're making it look like she is being harassed because you're putting up these pictures. And it's like, okay, look, this is America. When you do terrible things to people and you get yourself in the news and you become, well, a lol cow.
To be talked
about. Memes are going to be made. There will be memes.
We
don't put people in jail for memes
remember your case against the Orland Park Library?
Yeah, they called the police on me because we photoshopped crowns on their heads. Crowns, folks.
But wait,
they
were acting like imperial, like they thought they ruled the kingdom of Orland Park.
My favorite part was they said that one of them had devil horns, but it wasn't devil horns. It was the Fred Flintstone hat from the Order of the Water Buffaloes. Do you remember the water buffalo hat?
But the point is, these are government agents.
They said it was devil horns, and we were like, "Oh my God, you've never seen the Flintstones?"
These were government people. You're allowed to.
You are allowed to make fun of them.
It's part of the American
way.
But
we're also allowed to make fun of people like this who harm others and use the legal system to be
lawfare.
I don't know where it is. But someone said that mockery is the purest form of free speech.
Absolutely. You know, even Saul Alinsky,
fathers, read the stuff they
even
said.
Saul Alinsky in Rules for Radicals, his very first rule was ridicule
your enemy.
Is your greatest weapon. And it's true. And by the way, our founding fathers did this regularly and worse than we have ever done it. And they were so bad, they would be actual defamation.
They would say terrible
things about each other.
Things.
John Adams and Thomas Jefferson went after each other, accusing each other of murder and all sorts of things. Like in the cartoons that they made, it was actual defamation. Like
it was bad.
Actual defamation. The thing is that they did that because
full-on
mudslinging because it's what keeps us from killing each other.
Right. The point is you duke it out with words, not with fists.
And
look past the tar and feathering, but
okay.
Well, yeah.
And they're not.
She has smoker's voice.
So she thought that it needs to go to some kind of a cyber crimes unit. Right. And she had said in there that the harassment.
Why is Jan answering the questions for Laura?
There's a whole lot
she
of
did
sickness.
it the other time too.
There's just a whole lot of sickness here.
Her mother is answering all the questions. And notice how Laura looks to her mother.
Yeah, sad. She's a grown woman.
She looks to her to answer the questions.
It's sad. I'm telling you guys, it's sad.
I know it's sad. She needs help. Her parents should have gotten her help. They never did. Now guess whose job it is to get her help?
They need help. The law.
The law.
Right. That's what happens.
Parents, listen carefully.
Yeah.
If you don't get your children help when they need it,
the law will get them
help. The law will get them the help they need.
And
it won't be good help.
It won't be good
help.
It
won't actually be help they need. It'll be jail. Mm-hmm. So help them now.
Which typically turns them into worse criminals.
I'm
just saying.
Do it now. If they need it, get it done. And it's tough. Nobody wants to be like, my kid needs mental health therapy. Okay. And the mental health out there is not that great.
No, some of it is really
bad. So it's a real bad problem. It's a real bad problem.
Case in point. Okay. I just finished a trial where there were therapists who testified on behalf of 11 and 13-year-old kids who literally said on cross-examination, I don't care about the truth. Literally said, I don't care if the thing the child is claiming is giving her anxiety is or is not actually happening. That's not my concern. My concern is how to help the child with her feelings about the thing that's giving her anxiety. And Ed said, who was cross-examining, wait a minute. So it doesn't matter to you that if the child thinks that her father is doing stuff to her that is not happening, you don't get into whether or not that's actually happening? No, I don't care about the truth. Literally said that.
You're a mandated reporter. God damn it. Like,
how do you not care about the truth?
So in my closing argument, I said to the judge, well, that's bizarre that a therapist doesn't care about the truth to help a child get over anxiety over something that's literally not happening, but she doesn't care. But you know what? This is a court of law. we care about.
We
the
do
truth
care
here.
about the truth. What did the
That's
judge
our whole
think?
job is to care about the truth. I don't know. The decision is not.
Oh,
been
it's
made.
not in yet. Was this a custody thing?
Yeah.
You're still doing custody
I try
cases?
not to, but sometimes they.
Oh
come up.
God, I'm sorry.
Well, it's something like 50 or 60 or it's close to half of the court's entire civil litigation.
Oh
docket.
my.
Wow.
Dan Davis, thanks for the 5. Yeah, stay married, folks, if you absolutely
Oh,
can.
stay
Please
married.
stay married. Stay married as long as you possibly can.
Do not get
Work it
divorced.
out. Go
Work
to
it out.
therapy.
Work
Go
it
to
out.
go to marriage counseling.
Go get ballroom dancing
there-
lessons.
Especially because most of the time, yeah, ballroom that's great marriage advice right there.
Yeah.
Go get ballroom
You have
dancing
to
lessons.
touch each other. You have
Yeah,
to
you got to look
do-
in each other's eyes.
You can't be mad when you're moving.
You can't be mad when you're grooving. And usually it's music like this.
Oh boy.
I mean, come on. Who could be mad? When
Who
you're
can be
listening to
mad when
this?
you're doing the samba? Mr. Fox would never take lessons with me. He did it for our wedding. He
Well-
can do the foxtrot, and that's it, which is
Okay.
hilarious because we are the foxes. So we
Yes.
should be able to do the foxtrot. Dan Davis, thanks for the 5. OMG, DJ Radis, new video, Shock It Law Group, Victory Song, Doreen and Randy. Okay, I'll have to. Subi Sue 73. I love saying your name, Subi Sue. Thanks for the 5. Thanks for all you do and laughs. Much love to you all. Fake Laura Owens. You know I love you, girl. See how paperwork gets messed up. And that's what happened to my sonogram. Oh my God, she's so funny.
She is so funny.
Oh, I love her so much. Elaine Burris, thanks for the 20. Huge. I love you. I love it when Sis comes around. She is amazing. I believe this lawyer is blowing smoke up Laura's butt and doing anything he can to drag this out for money. I'm not sure that she's paying him anymore. Elaine, I think he's doing it for the notoriety. I hate to tell you, but I think he feels it's personal now because we have assaulted his sense of self. Lynn's, thanks for the 2. Love Stephanie's reaction. Dingus is infuriating. I agree. I was letting her cook. I mean, we were going to take turns reading, but
I
she
just
needed
kept
to read
going.
it. She just needed to read it. Zach, thanks for the 5. The court awarded Laura Owens an apple, but she choked on appeal. That was a good pun. Fake Laura Owens, thanks for the 5. Speaking of weight loss, I'm so lucky. I always bounce right back after each pregnancy. You're amazing.
And there have been many.
Many.
Fake
Fake Laura Owens,
pregnancies.
thanks for the 5. Be nice. The dog is just mimicking what he sees happen in the casita when I have company. Oh good God.
No.
Nut and Link, thanks for the 5. Hi, Megan, the Padlet timeline 1 is awesome. Please share the Tiki Taki timeline 1. Brad has it. Share. You can break down by category. Brad, you do that. I don't know what that means. I don't know what any of that means, but Brad, please do that. Brad's a mod. Fake Laura Owens, thanks for the 5. The dumpster is for my fetal sacks. I go through a lot of them. Oh my God. Dumpster Jesus, be with the fetal sacks that Laura Owens put in there. Okay, fake Laura Owens, thanks for the 5. They are not horses. They are 3-foot tall ponies. If the wind is more than 10 miles an hour, they fall over. My horse fell down.
My child just fell down.
All right. Jules MN, thanks for the 5. Why would cops wait and not follow her back to find her? Because they're allowing her mother to go get her because she might be in a state of undress. She's always napping when they show up. So, they're being gentlemen.
It's 10 a.m. Like,
I know, but she's next one. Pam Arnold, thanks for the 5. You will know when you see Laura because she
No, actually, not
looks
Gru.
like Gru from
No,
Minions.
no. She looks like the first bad guy in the first Minions, the first movie.
oh,
What's that guy's
jeez.
name?
Vector.
Vector. I'm seeing more Vector vibes than Gru
God.
with that outfit.
K Dubs became a YouTube member. Welcome to the Fox Den. It's weird in here. But you'll get used to it. It won't hurt after a while. K Dubs, thanks for the 2. Stephanie does not suffer fools lightly.
This is true.
This is very true. There are times when we have to be like, okay, calm down.
My boss tells me easy, Tiger.
Easy. Calm down. It's all right. It makes her a good lawyer. Rhea Norman, thanks for the 2. That's not a puppy. That's one of her tiny horses. Ba-dum-bum. Fake Laura Owens, thanks for the 5. I never noticed my mom sounds like RuPaul.
She does.
Cat Lady Ballerina, thanks for the 2. I just put 6-foot skeletons drinking wine. I just put out 6-foot skeletons drinking wine. I like that. That's probably funny. I would appreciate that. There was a house in Mokina where I used to live in Illinois, where they had an awesome display for Halloween every year. And it was all skeletons, but they were all Pirates of the Caribbean.
That's fun.
And they were dressed in raggedy things.
Oh, that's fun.
And they had like
Treasure
swords,
boxes
and everything
stuff.
was like raggedy shirts blowing in the wind,
fun.
and hats, pirate hats. And
Oh,
like,
yeah.
it was so cool. And they were set up around the yard doing
That's
random
fun.
things like drinking wine, rum, whatever.
Digging through their treasure.
Playing cards.
Oh, yeah.
It was so cool. It was just so cool. I like that. I don't like the gore stuff,
Me
but
neither.
I like the spooky, fun stuff. Like fun. Julie, thanks for the 5. They put one guy in jail for a meme last election season, didn't they? A joke.
They did.
They did. That was horrific.
I can't believe
I
they
can't
did
believe
that.
that happened. And I can't believe he didn't win. Did he appeal?
Surely
Did he get good lawyers?
That's so
Like, what?
appalling. That's so.
By the way, Robert Barnes is after Rachel Mitchell. Did you see this?
Wait a minute. He went to jail for 7 months over a joke meme.
Yes, he did.
That's.
But Brad, do you know that Robert Barnes is going after Rachel Mitchell,
what?
the Maricopa County attorney? I don't know. And I am dying. I just sent him a message on Twitter and I'm like, Robert, what's happening? Why are you going after her? She's in
I
blue.
imagine it's election something.
It's an election thing. She's involved in some Maricopa County election thing, and she is defending herself on Twitter, and Barnes is in her replies. And I'm like, oh no, please God, no, not now. Not in the middle of, we're waiting on her to press charges against Laura Owens. Can you please just wait? Just wait a month. Oh, it's too bad because I hear good things about Rachel Mitchell. Nothing but good things I've heard until this. So I'm trying to find out, why is everyone mad? I don't even know.
SF, you are right.
The First Amendment isn't for nice speech.
No.
It's actually for speech you hate.
It's for speech that upsets
And it's
you.
really uncomfortable, isn't it? It's uncomfortable having to defend speech that we hate because there's a lot of it we have to defend,
Yeah.
like the KKK.
I don't like anything any of those people say, and I wish they would all shut up and go away. But this is America. They're allowed to
And
say.
if they have to shut up and go away, guess what? We have to shut up and go away.
That's the problem. The problem is, who do you appoint? It's like when the Biden administration attempted to appoint a speech czar. Remember?
Yeah, ridiculous.
They attempted to appoint somebody, a misinformation
Pam,
czar.
what if the meme hurts my feelings? Well, Pam, I would suggest that you get some butt cream and you just rub it on your butt.
Butt
and
paste.
You put on the butt hurt. Wherever it hurts, the butt hurts.
Get
You
the
butt
BioFreeze
cream.
and get the roller.
You get the roller. You just, wherever it hurts, you just roll that on and you move on with your life. You change the channel and you quit looking at the memes. Unhung Hero, thanks for the 2. You lived in Mokina. I grew up there, small world. I did. I lived there for many years. Julie, thanks for the 5. We had a farmer who puts a hay bale out with stuffed jeans sticking out of it. I
That's
love
funny.
that. That's cute. Cat Lady Ballerina, thanks for the 5. After Halloween, I put Santa hats and Christmas sweaters on my skeletons and let them party until New Year's. That's really funny. I like that. Okay, we're moving on.
I can say it. I had told the guy specifically that creating these silly videos about me had made me feel borderline suicidal. I was like, last month I messaged him and he continued to make videos about me.
So my empty threats to him didn't make him stop.
So I decided to emotionally manipulate him by claiming I was going to commit suicide if he didn't stop.
Which I'm actually not going to do. I just said that I was going to do it.
But I'm fine.
But I'm fine.
But I'm
okay.
fine.
But I'm fine. So Stephanie, let me ask you something. How is that going to play in a court if she tries to bring the largest defamation lawsuit in the history of Arizona against him?
Well, I mean, she's kind of messing up her damages claim.
You think? But I'm fine. I was fine. I'm fine. I said that, but I'm fine.
The problem is Dave's not saying anything untrue about her.
Nope, nothing untrue.
That's the problem. So if truth is an absolute defense, if what he's saying is true, she has no case.
Yes. That is correct. But also
she has no damages.
She has no damages. She
she's-
cannot now claim emotional distress.
Well,
because-
you could have some emotional distress short of suicide.
Well, she can't claim suicide anymore.
No.
She
Well,
just said I was feeling. I
I'm not-
said that
I'm
I was.
fine, but I'm fine.
But I'm fine.
Months ago, I was saying,
Yeah, but I'm fine.
Like 40, 50. It's 50 busy.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, it's insane.
So somebody at the FBI actually saw your complaint today.
Right.
And saw that where it's like these videos making you borderline suicidal, and they're like,
right.
We're like, oh, we better call Scottsdale and make sure you're not actually gonna hurt yourself.
Right. No.
And you're not.
No, I'm not.
You don't need any assistance
No,
from
no,
us or okay.
No.
Nope, I don't need anything. I'm good. Don't need anything. Brad, what's the over-under on the moon bump? Are people saying they think she's wearing one or not wearing one?
They're thinking that she's not wearing one.
Yeah, I'm going with not. I'm going with also not.
I don't. Well, there might be a little bit of a round something going on.
Yeah,
there.
she probably ate a burrito.
Gluten.
A burrito for lunch. She wasn't pregnant.
No.
From 2 blowjobs.
No. Oh.
And rubbing.
No, stop.
I'm sorry. That didn't. Look, if we're looking at it from a strictly scientific point of view, that couldn't have happened.
You're offending your poor sister's sensibilities.
I know. I'm sorry.
That's the guy.
We'll call them oral arguments. I'm sorry. Is that better? That should be better. You're used to oral arguments. She's never going to be able to say oral argument ever again after this. She's going to go into
ruined
court,
law for your sister.
The judge is going to be like, all right, let's hear oral arguments. And she's going to fall out of her chair. She's like, but Your Honor, I don't want twins. I don't.
Ed's going to look at her real funny.
It's been horrific. Absolutely.
Well, it sounds like somebody at the FBI got your plane, so hopefully
they do something.
Ed, if you're listening,
don't give him any ammo.
When Stephanie gets back to work, when you guys, the first time you're in court, right before she speaks, I want you to say, Stephanie, it's time for your oral arguments.
Listen, if you want good TV, you have to get Ed on this show.
I told him to come on.
That will be the.
Ed's never available for me.
It would be the best thing ever.
Ed Middlebrooks is the best lawyer. He's so funny.
He is.
I would love to have him on. Whenever he's available, I will have him on.
He is such a
scream. He knows that I will have him on. I will text him right now and tell him to get in. He should
in
be here now.
I know. I don't know why he's not in here.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping.
And Mom, you're aware of everything going on, right? So you're here.
I'm more than
Okay.
I'm more than aware.
aware.
What is more than aware? Is she the puppet master?
Maybe.
Is she the what?
She does seem. But you know
I'm more than aware.
Look, somebody up here said scroll back up. Somebody said something smart about Mom. That they need to separate. Like no, keep going. Keep
her
going.
mom looks more
not
that one.
No, keep going. Keep going.
Okay. What the heck? I think the chat is going really fast.
Keep going. No.
What?
I don't know. Somebody said something really smart about the mom is like, she seems like she's running the whole, like manipulating.
Yeah, she's the puppet master.
Yeah,
we just said
there
that.
needs to be a separation.
Like she's looking at her mother all the time.
Right. That's weird. That's weird. Whose problem is this anyway?
And
it's
Dave,
like they're really enmeshed.
Yes, enmeshed. Dave called it. Dave said, he was like, I bet Laura was the kind of kid who needed to write a report. And her mom was like, okay, honey, I'll do that for you. And like wrote the report. So now her mom's like, you need to call the FBI. Well, I'll help you with that.
Or maybe this was the kind of situation where the parent doesn't really pay attention to the kid unless the kid is having a problem. So there's always a problem to get mommy's attention and help or something.
I can't remember who I was talking to, but someone was mentioning the possibility that Mom is such a helicopter mom that she never actually grew up and left the nest because she's always been underneath of Mom's wing.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's becoming codependency.
Oh, somebody said they should have separated them when they talked to Laura so that they could make sure the story's aligned.
You know what? That's MG. That's a really good point. And if anybody from Scottsdale is watching this coverage, the Scottsdale police, maybe next time get Laura by herself. Not for us, but for her. Like, I'm worried about this for her. Like, honestly, for her sake. It bothered me the first time when they went to the house and Jan comes out and does this whole song and dance.
Oh, she's fine.
And they never put eyes on Laura.
Well,
and we're all thinking, well, wait a minute. This is a wellness check. How do you do a wellness check and you don't put eyes on her?
Well, here's the thing. That wellness check is 4 day or 5 days after this one.
Okay.
Because that was on the 9th, and
Well, then they really don't talk to each other because those police officers knew nothing. They clearly knew nothing about any
Angie's
of it.
Wave said her mom is totally controlling the narrative.
Yeah, she does appear to be doing that. And I look, we don't like what Laura did. And we don't like what Laura does and the lying and everything else. But also at the same time, we don't want anything bad to happen to this person.
No.
We want her to get help.
Yeah, she needs
She needs help. She needs help. And that's a serious thing.
She does
And the
need-
police who are involved in this need to do a better job getting her alone and finding out, do you need help? Like, do you need to get away from this situation? Like, what's happening here?
But this is why I started out this whole thing by saying I feel sorry for her. There's something really wrong when a person makes up lies like this and believes their
would you
own
feel the same way
lies.
though if she were a 6'5" man who had been doing this to 5 women? Would you feel sorry for him?
Probably not.
No, he'd be in jail already. He would have been in jail after he did it the first time. She has done this 4 or 5 times, maybe more.
Well,
we don't
yeah,
know.
But
and she's still not in jail. And
but
we're
that's-
still struggling with, God, I feel sorry
But that's
for
why
her.
it's so sick. Because I think she is someone who believes her own
Yeah,
lies.
but if a man believed his own lies, but he did these things, he'd be in prison. And this is the kind of inequality that women are always like, oh, patriarchy. No, look at the kid gloves this woman has been treated with.
That's true.
A man would be on his belly, getting his arms raked behind his back. He'd be under arrest after the allegations.
Liquid Mama says, I'm almost positive Mom bought the moon bomb.
Ooh.
That would be awful. I mean, I hadn't even
There's
thought about
something
that
really
possibility.
sick. There's something really wrong.
Yeah,
here.
really wrong. They seem to rely on each other a whole lot. So her dad is ill, right? We know that he's ill. He was like this real big, larger than life guy. What we've heard from people who know the family is that he is railroaded by these women in his life. They talk over him. They don't give him a lot of respect. He pays for their lives. He keeps them happy, but he's outnumbered by all these women.
They did a similar wellness check on the
Frankie kids. They did, and they never made actual contact because no one.
People
came
should
to the
be
door.
fired for that.
Yeah,
the cops should be fired for
I
that
mean,
because those poor little
I
kids were
know.
being tortured.
I know. Munchausen's pregnancy by proxy. Oh God.
Oof.
Ew.
That is quite the possibility. Yeah, Mom wrote the report. Boy, I just
there's something yucky.
real wrong here. I mean, the first yeah, MG says there's clearly something wrong here with Mom controlling the entire conversation, and Laura's clearly acting meek in front of her. Look how Laura's carrying herself.
Yeah, like sort of like a little.
Well, she's very deferential. Every time the
Yeah.
police officer asks a question, she goes like this.
Yeah, it's weird.
She looks.
Every time. And that is very strange.
Everything that's going on. No, it's been
Well, and if
3 months.
and if you do start feeling like
Yeah.
you can always call us because we can get you help too.
Okay. No, I
Right,
really
I mean-
appreciate that. I mean, what would be great is just for this guy to stop. It's just very scary.
But it's just that he's just really tried to incite online hatred of her, and she has protective orders against 2 prior
Go ahead, I
boyfriends.
know what you mean.
And
I'm sorry.
one
honey.
of them is a real stalker kind of a nut, and has done.
Oh, here comes some more
he swore that
defamation.
He was going to ruin her life, and he was able to hack into her computer. He had her passwords.
Now she's talking
he
about
had all
Greg.
this kind of
Greg.
stuff. And
That's all lies.
Yeah, it's all lies.
it's just he then contacted this YouTube guy, and he's just tried to do, just to ruin.
Okay, I think we can now check off misuse of police. Now, I did do a thorough sweep of the house. I still haven't seen a menorah. It is Christmas time. She's wearing a Christmas sweater. No menorah. Did you see a menorah, Brad?
No
I don't
minorities.
think we're going to be able to check that off the bingo card, unfortunately. This is strange. This family says they're Jewish.
Well, so what? They don't have to all put up a menorah.
Well, that's true, but she also went to Catholic school and celebrates Christmas, and they take Christmas pictures.
There's lots of
She's
Jewish
wearing a
families
Christmas
who do
t-shirt.
stuff.
There are?
Yeah, totally.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
Right. But I mean, it's interesting because they went after people for saying that
Hi,
she
Mr.
was.
Fox.
Yeah. He was getting his clothes. They went after people for saying, using the word cockroaches. Who said cockroach, Brad? What was the
On the podcast.
Were they
He
saying that he
said-
was making Jewish slurs?
Yes.
Oh, that's
They-
awful.
Because
He said that she was being a pest and a
pest.
cockroach. And then they're like, don't you know we're Jewish? And that is offensive and anti-Semitic because that was used against the Jews back in the 40s. And they're like, wait a second.
What?
Since
First
when?
of all, we've never heard that. And like, I did talk to some Jewish people who said they'd never heard that either. And then the thing is like, they might be Jewish. They might be of Jewish origin, but they don't tell anyone that. And so how would anyone know? And if they're not outwardly celebrating any Jewish anything, and they're celebrating Christmas, and she goes to Catholic school, and
so
she
nobody was saying anything about her faith. She started saying it.
no, they started no one had that on the radar at all.
Okay, Sandra Moronic. Look at the way
'Cause that would be
she's
weird.
standing, like a naughty child. I've worked in mental health for 20 years. This is
She's
not
got her
normal.
hands withdrawn into her sleeves. It's supposed to be, I don't know what December in Arizona is like, but I imagine it's hot as all get out.
I
And
agree
you're-
with Sandra. This is very odd body language.
It gets to about 80 in the midday in December in Arizona in the valley, and then it gets down to about 60, sometimes colder than 60 at night.
Look what John Cox said about us.
I'm way behind, but I can just see these two in the back seat yelling, "Mom, she's touching me."
Totally happened.
Yeah, it's a strange thing.
Oh, yet
Birds
Dingus
come up
called
with
you
all
all
these
cockroaches and
He did.
them.
Stories, this craziness, and posted online about her. And so she was finally thinking like, if a cease and desist didn't work, and she's tried to get a temporary restraining order against this guy.
Lives in
He lives in
California,
LA.
the First Amendment.
Yeah, and that's what makes it tough is, different states.
Different
and-
states, exactly.
Right.
And that's why I figured I had to contact.
And he's claiming he's got a right to post stuff, but he doesn't have a right to post lies. But anyway, but so Laura was saying, well, maybe he
Pause.
has violated these cyber.
This is exactly it. Elaine Burris hit it nail on the head. Her mother loves this drama. I think so too. She seems to be a person relishing this whole thing.
Yeah, she loves
And-
to talk
and
to the cops about
There's
this.
something creepy and weird about
I
that.
know. It's very odd. It's very
And
odd.
I think that mom being so integrated into her life is now putting herself on the possible perjury and defamation block because of how much she knows and continues her lies knowing that it's not true.
And there she's going on talking about how Dave is saying a bunch of untrue things. What untrue things? Dave has said from the beginning that she wasn't pregnant. I don't believe she ever was.
Because she never could prove it. She never proved any actual proof of pregnancy other than HCG tests, which can be positive for any number of reasons.
Stalking and cybercrime stuff. This guy posted a map of
To my house, I have another house. So he posted a map.
we have an Airbnb.
Okay,
Did he
again,
do that?
no, I don't believe he did. They're saying that there was some video, and in the background on some other screen, there might have been something from Google. But even if that's the case, their address is public. Everybody's address is public. She has filed her address in public documents at court. The entire world knows where they live. Yet no one has gone to their house to abuse them in any way.
Joanna
Well-
S. Post that. That is a very insightful comment. That's exactly what I thought. That's right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she digs it.
She totally does. There's
She's
something
enjoying herself.
really sick
She's-
about that. But look at Laura. She's not enjoying this at all.
She has to enjoy it on some level because she keeps doing this.
Or mom is the ringleader.
Well, you think mom is writing all those blog screeds?
No.
Maybe.
No,
I don't know.
I don't.
Mom is living vicariously through this. Maybe
It's
Laura,
possible.
Maybe Laura's doing all of this to please her mom somehow.
I don't know.
I don't
Who
think
knows?
I don't think mom was there at TEDx giving her lessons on what she
Yeah.
needs to say.
Right. Laura's doing TEDx talks about her fake domestic violence stuff.
Maybe he posted a thing showing how to get to our house with pictures of the house. I mean, he had that
I doubt that that's true at all. I'm sure that that is not true. These are lies.
on his computer.
I never saw anything like that on Dave's content.
Up in the background when he was posting one of these the other day.
Yeah.
So Laura was thinking, maybe if we contacted the cybercrime, the cyber stalking unit, that maybe that.
Yeah, I mean, people have said like they hope I'm an organ donor because then something good would come from my pathetic existence. Like I'm a waste of skin. Like they've been.
These are things that she says too that you have a hard time believing that anyone said that, because no one I know has said that, about her. Everyone I know has said, we hope that she gets help. We hope that she gets well. She really should just come clean about the things that she's done and move on with her life and get some help. Nobody, if she's talking about random internet trolls, they may have said things like that. But again, also stop reading it. Stop going to Reddit. Don't go to the Reddit page with your name on it. I can guarantee you if there's a Reddit page out there with my name on it, guess who's not reading it? This girl.
I don't
This
even
girl.
know anything about Reddit.
Well, I mean, if there's a
God.
Kiwi Farms page with me on it, I guess who's not reading it? This girl. I'm not. In fact, I had like 5 people tell me that some podcast last night was going after me. And I was like, oh, guess what? I'm not going to be watching that. Like I have no interest in that. None, zero, zip, nada.
Cinder blocks for tires. It is seriously weird that her mom speaks for her when she's standing right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is weird.
It's really weird.
It is weird. She's in her 30s, right?
Yeah, 34.
They're very mean. So I'm just hoping to stop this guy and,
Yeah, we just, because it's like, where do we even turn if they won't respect the court system, and
But the court keeps saying
What
you
is
lose.
she talking about? They're not disrespecting
The court this is what the court keeps telling Laura.
Denied. Sit down. Right.
It's no one's not respecting the court system
Except Laura, who
except
keeps
her.
filing
She's filing
frivolous
frivolous
things.
they've just tried to do everything to hurt us.
Well, she also
To her,
calls in every
the
possible
family,
infraction against the TROs too.
Right.
It's just been an absolute nightmare.
As long as you're okay.
Yeah,
That's
thank
why
you
we're
so
here
much.
to make
Really,
sure.
really appreciate
Pause.
that.
No problem.
Mom is enjoying all the attention. Yeah, I think so.
They both like it. I think they both like it.
Good luck with everything. Like you said, somebody at the FBI.
Now wait till you see what mom does when the cops are leaving.
Vexatious litigator. That's exactly
Wait till you see. This is the second time mom has done this on body cam footage.
This would
by
actually
way.
be the first time.
I really
Oh, sorry. First time, but she's done it twice.
hey, maybe we'll go to this guy's house. Well, yeah, because you have the other thing with you. So, right. So another incident of stuff. Yeah, so it's good to know that things get, taken care of. I appreciate
Right.
that.
Good luck.
Stay safe, guys.
We'll do.
Oh, hey, hang on a second.
Oh, hey, wait, hang on a second.
One for each.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Thank you. We appreciate you guys.
What are
Have a good day.
those?
Candy.
Christmas candy.
All right, then. You may now check off chocolate bars because I think that's what it was.
Yep.
They like being damsels in distress.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Laura has
Look
an
at this cop's
irrational-
face. Look at the cop's face. He just got handed the candy. Look at his face.
Tennille Brown says Laura clearly has an irrational fear of abandonment and craves drama.
Yeah, they keep talking and the cops are like, okay, we got to go now. Oh, Lord.
There's also something
downright
very
dangerous.
weird.
What?
Scroll back up. Something weird from mom, like she inadequately helped her daughter form an ego, so now she's like, every man you meet is obsessed with you.
Hmm.
Kind of. She does seem to act like she thinks that.
Well, she gets so she gets lovey, and even Mike said that she throws the L-bomb around like nobody's business, and she expects that in return, and then she'll emotionally harass you until you do.
Until you say I love you?
Yeah.
Even if
we reread the text messages between her and Mike. It was awful. It was just
sad.
harassment. Pam Arnold, thanks for the 2. Jan kind of looks like Chris Farley. Unhung Euro. IT Goatee, is roast beef on your diet? Can you eat it, Brad? Are you allowed?
I can eat it.
Okay. Techfall 15, thanks for the 5. Is it possible the mom could face charges at the end of this? I don't think so. I don't see it. Pam Arnold, thanks for the 5. Ron Owens has small wrists. I saw it on Reddit. I don't know what that means. Pam also said mom didn't do Oh My and Tony Robbins. That's I don't know if that's true. Maybe. Tina, thanks for the 2. Go to 720 and listen. Her mom helped her. I know we heard that she said she helped her with the report. SF, thanks for the 2. Ever wonder if mom did the same scam to get dad? Ooh, I don't know. I don't know. Probably not. I mean, they were both in media in San Francisco. It was a different time. I don't know. What a disaster. All right. I'm tired. My butt hurts. This seat is hard.
Unbelievable.
We're sitting on 2 stools because my chair couldn't fit in here. And oh my goodness, I'm numb. My backside is numb.
We really don't want to go into numb butts.
Oh, and by the way, I got a huge Cash App from Vicky for 50 for keeping it real. Thank you, Vicky, so much for that. I appreciate that. Did I get Catherine as well? Catherine sent me something too.
I think you did. $20 from Catherine.
Yes, $20 of Catherine. I want to make sure I read it because I don't know if I read her note. She did not leave a note. Vicky. Yep, I got that. Okay, thank you so much, you guys. All right, we're out of here. We're gonna go. We're gonna hang out with the chillins. See you, Brad. Yes.
Steph.
Yes.
Did you go to that chicken place I told you about?
I did not go.
Come on.
Oh, I know. I need to do it. I didn't go, but I do need to go. Did you ever go to Quarterfield Grill when you were there?
Quarterfield Grill. I don't know if that was there when I was.
Really good food.
And
really
to
good.
end the show, Fake Laura Owens with the 5. Need to remind you, we are the family that compares BJ's skills at the dinner table. For real. Well, that's allegedly what we heard. All right, guys, that's it. We will see you again soon. I don't know, probably Monday. See ya.
I was lost, my world is near its end. I almost felt my head is full of a million choices. I am alive, I'm not here to pretend. I love my friends, my heart is filled with a million voices. Oh, this road has many choices. Oh, and my heart, million voices. Come next to me, my friend, embrace the sky. I'm not afraid to fly. It's not the time to say goodbye. I don't wanna say goodbye. I'm not here to pretend. I love my friends, my heart is filled with a million voices. Oh, this road has many choices, and my heart, million voices. Come next to me, my friend, embrace the sky. I'm not afraid to fly. It's not the time to say goodbye. I don't wanna say goodbye.
Johnny's problem is he should have come storming in there with a string of garlic and some holy water. May the power of Christ compel you.
No, I don't.
He realized his house was infested with succubus's.
Of what? Yes.
Sucky loaders.
When you arrived in the afternoon. I don't remember saying it now. So
no wonder he said drown her before you burn her.
Oh my God.
You-
Your next witness?
Now I know
Witness
why you
for
did the
Arnoldo
drowner.
Iglesias, and that is
Witness
also
lives in
by
Romania.
video.
Is that correct?
That begins with Miss Vasquez.